12-month Andy, let's go. Hi everyone. Months BB. Six, my brain starts feeling weird. One year baby. Two months, let's go baby. $11 months. Thanks for all the entertainment. $10 months, PogO, what's going on everyone from Canada? Hey cuties. $5 months of lefty strammy work. Baby's almost here. Gaming when? Copium. Are there any tree plugs in Ocala, Florida? Happy 1 year. Three months into himbofication, let's go hasboggers, hasboggers, hasboggers. watching Steam in a month cause I've been traveling in Russia. Just a crumb of leftism please. With Hasan. Sigma grind set. $13 has silly. Inshallah. Happy 8 months Hasan. Happy Sunday chat. At HasanAbi, drink more Ovaltine. Drink more Ovaltine. Drink more Ovaltine. Drink more Ovaltine. Thank you for not being like my divorced Republican father less than 3.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it. America deserved 9/11. Liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. What a fucking liar, dude.
everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, a fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We are live and alive, and I hope all the boys, all the girls, and all the MBs are having a fantastic one, because it is a beautiful Sunday here. It's Sunday, September 19th, 2021, 12:24 p.m., and I'm late. Now, of course, there's a reason for why I'm late. My hair is incredibly wet. I literally just jogged. I literally just got out of the shower. Like I did that thing where I go live, I hit live, and then I hopped in the shower. I took a quick under 10-minute shower, and I'm here. Now, the reason why I'm late, of course, is because I was working. I was working. I was fucking being Italian. I was being extra Italian. I was
jammies.
Just busting ass, dude. Thank you, Hasan's middle part, gifting five gifted subs. I feel great. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm gonna keep it 100. Today was the first day where I thought to myself, like, maybe I should not fucking go live today. Maybe I should just like stay with my brother and keep working, you know what I mean? Because I keep working on the property, because like it was fun. It was like good to just like be outside, you know what I mean? Like take a day off, and then on my off day, keep working, obviously, but do a little bit of manual labor, because this is fun, dude. Holy shit. I mean, it's fun in comparison to like the work I do every day today.
13 months poggies.
We got a new cold brew today. Wonder if it's good or not. La Colombe. Don't know if it's good. Do a taste test on that one. But yeah, I working on the weekend like usual, of course.
Still lying.
Last night I was revitalized, folks. Last night I ended the broadcast and I was feeling real down. I was like, fuck, man, what's going on? Like, it's just, I feel so sad. I feel so tired all the time. What the hell is wrong with me? Why am I so tired all the time? Is it because I constantly wake up to pee in the middle of the night, and it just like cooks my sleeping, my REM cycle, you know? Is that what's going on? Am I sundowning? Am I getting old? But I was sad. I was sad because pretty good. I was sad because I had no content to watch. I've talked about this before. I'm in a black hole content-wise, and folks, let me just tell you this much. I am no longer in a black hole. The hole I'm inside of is David Lynch. Okay? I'm inside of David Lynch's hole. That's right. I started watching Twin Peaks last night to become a better leftist. I know I watched Dune already to become a better leftist like a couple of weeks ago. Did not make me a better leftist. I, as a matter of fact, became a worse leftist, probably.
Up the Republic.
And now I'm watching Twin Peaks because David Lynch will make me a better leftist, I think.
Lower than Aloe Eve.
The Lynch hole is weird and unsettling. It's definitely... Oh, it's weird, all right. It's fucking weird, all right. Nicki Minaj era immediately after Dune. Why do you look like Bradley and War Dogs? Thank you. That is literally what I'm going for, Fit Greek. I love that. I love that you called that. That's precisely the look I'm going for. Bradley Cooper and War Dogs.
A reactionary daddy.
Name 3 Twin Peaks characters. Oh, we're talking about Twin Peaks. I will be talking about Twin Peaks. And first of all, like, David Lynch, I see what you're doing. Those casting decisions, dude. It's like just like I love everyone in the show. I love. They're all fucking awesome. But goddamn, especially the ladies. Oh my god, dude. They're so pretty. They're all like
Wet hair, don't
they would
care,
all
we
be
love
like
to see it.
the art hosts in 2021, you know what I mean? They're all like pasty ass weird 90s women that give off Minnesota vibes. I mean, they're Washington and I get it, but bro, you dead ass look like this? Well, that's another inspiration for me. I'm gonna watch it based on your rec. No spoilerinos. I can't even give you spoilerinos because I'm not that far in yet. Stop recommending other fucking David Lynch movies while I'm in the process of going through Twin Peaks. I'll just say this much about Twin Peaks. We just started watching last night. I'll say this much about Twin Peaks. I don't know how the fuck they made that for TV. Like, it just, it's too good for television, especially let alone in the 90s. Like, it's kind of wild that they made that as a TV show in the 90s, like in 1990. Like, it's really good. Literally all prestige TV owes Twin Peaks. I mean, you're like kind of used to it now with HBO and stuff. But back then we did not have that. Like, that was in the 90s. That's like network television. Like, what the fuck were the shows? It was like, it was all like Married with Children and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and then David Lynch was like, we're going to do True Detective season 1, also another incredible masterpiece of television. True Detective season 2 never came out, luckily, obviously, but only season 1 exists in my mind, in my head canon. But it's like if they fucking did True Detective season 1
Mr. Big Fancy
in the 90s on network television. Like, it's very weird. What the fuck's your problem with Married with Children? I used to hate that fucking show. Because, like, we have a CNBCE in Turkey. And they would, they would have, like, American IP that they would play. And it was, like, one of those things that they would play. And I fucking despised it, dude. So, I'm on episode 3 or 4, I think. It's just really good, man. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of abuse. A trigger warning. Where are the body pillows? The people demand it. We haven't done that yet. Married with Children is the worst fucking show ever produced. It's so boring. I agree. Hasan Criterion Collection arc when? Never. That's not happening. I hated Home Improvement, then ended up watching every single episode of it. Anyway, so I started watching that last night. Woke up early this morning. It was like kind of dark out. You know, it was kind of fucking... It's like a little grimy in the mornings in LA now. It's that's how you know fall is coming. I mean, it's incredible. Like, right now the weather is insane. I mean, it's 73 degrees. It's sunny as fuck. I was outside. It was beautiful. I wanted to kiss the air
for too long.
Okay, but in the morning it was like it's like 60. It's like gross. That's how you can differentiate between like seasons here in LA. And
streams you every once
basically. I woke up, it was like kind of fucking shitty out. I worked out. I worked out my trainer, you know.
Back smile.
Hung out with his dog, his little pupper. It was awesome. And then I went and hung out with my brother. We are like building panels, or rather, he's building panels.
Hassle.
For like the outside gates. so that I have more security.
Hassle.
And I'm just painting them and I'm helping him put them up, right? Yeah, Chad Murat as always. This motherfucker has everything. Like, he has all the tools, right? So he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna build it myself. I was like, all right. Like, go ahead. You build it, dude. You fucking build that shit. He's like, I'm not gonna work with contracts, I'm gonna do it myself.
Jesus Christ.
So he's been building like the panels, and we were just like putting them up. And my God, dude, I used to do some manual labor every now and then. You know, when your fucking parents force you to do it when you're younger, or when you don't have money to, like, you know, when you just gotta like paint shit yourself,
So happy 10 months going
or
strong
build
feels
shit
good.
yourself. And I'll just say this. I totally understand why there's fucking OSHA. Like, I get why there are, you know, regulations in the workplace, okay? Because we're doing like fucking... my man said fuck zoning codes. No, that's not true. We're compliant. That's crazy. You're crazy.
What hentais should I watch as a leftist?
But it's wild that it's like I just know that when you have no fucking restriction or regulation and you're using fucking power tools, I totally understand. I totally understand why there is a need for restrictions. Like, I became like...
Let's go.
I became like the fucking... I felt myself going like, what are you doing? Like, what? You tie your fucking shoes, you know? Because he just operates like a madman. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Which is wild because, you know, this motherfucker builds satellites, right? Like, I mean, that's literally what he does. He's like, he builds satellites. But when it comes down to like regular contractor work, this motherfucker, dude, he's just like, all right, you know, I got the panel size correct. Boom, slaps it on the fucking metal frame that he like put together. And I'm like, okay, are we gonna fucking, you know, are we gonna measure this? He's like, nah. Keep saying good enough for government work. It's so funny. He's just like
6 months XQCL.
He's just hilarious. Like, he's just like, fuck it. Boom, slaps it on. He's like, hold this up. I'm like, dude, are we not gonna measure this? He's like, no, dude.
You'll paint your house for cheap and
He's like, fuck no.
You deserve some nice lacquer cabinets.
He's like, boom, put the second panel up. And everything is like handmade. So he has like, he like built a handmade, I don't know how to describe it. It's like this big fucking steel, it looks like a ruler. And he's like, and that's what we're using as a measuring stick for like the width
like a
in between the wooden panels. And like, it is literally the most janky fucking measuring stick on the planet. Okay.
Did you get your
like the panels are like thick on the one side, thin on the other side? He's like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, it's all good.
Hi.
But it's awesome. I mean, it was really fun. You know, doing that with him. So that's how you do the ghetto setup. I mean, it's not like it's not like it's still professionally. I mean, he has literally every power tool. It's not a jerry rig, no, because like he has every power tool. It's just like the measurements are a little off because he's just eyeballing some of it. That's it. Do you understand? Like, because everything else is perfectly fine. The tools are fine. Like, you know, the material is fine. It's just that It's just that the measurements are eyeballed. Didn't you literally say he's building a Porsche 911? No. No. Heads up, the term jerry rig has a racist origin, so people might give you shit for that. Wait, what? Thanks for the heads up. What is the fucking origin?
Thanks, Hasan.
They used to call it N-word rigging.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Okay. Is it the same thing? Like, I thought jerry rigging was like gerrymandering. You know what I mean? Like, it's just piecemeal. You know what I mean? Like, this entire time, I thought the etymology came from like it's made to be like piecemeal. Do you see what I'm saying? Like put together in like weird parts. This is the meaning. Jury rigged versus jerry rigged. Jerry built means it was cheaply built. Jury rigged means something was assembled quickly with materials on hand. Jerry built means it was built cheaply and poorly. Jerry rigged is a variant of jury rigged, and it may be been influenced by jerry built. While some people consider it to be an incorrect version of jury rigged, it's widely used, especially in everyday speech. Unless you're a Twitch streamer with an audience that is looking to
XQCL.
say that something has a racist etymology. The word rig is also a nautical term. Jury means makeshift or temporary. The origins of jury isn't exactly known. Wait, I sometimes feel like when people say like, nah, man, there's actually a racist origin for that word. Like, sometimes I feel like it's a fucking self-report. You know what I mean? Like, you're the one who thought it. And no one else was even, it's not even true. Hold on, let's take a look. Okay, we're doing deep dives. Please, I'm black. People used to say it like jerry rigging or the N-word version. Maybe they just knew a really racist dude who said it and tricked them, lol. Similar phrases. The compound word jerry built. A similar but distinct term refers to things built unsubstantially of bad materials. Has a separate origin from jury rigged. The exact etymology is unknown, but is probably linked to the earlier pejorative of the word jerry, attested as early as 1721, and may have been influenced by jury rigged. The terms Afro engineering, short for African engineering, or N-word rigging, describes a fix that is temporary, done quickly, technically improperly, and without attention or care for detail. It can also describe shoddy second-rate workmanship. N-word rigging originated in the 50s. The term was euphemized as Afro engineering in the 70s. The term has been used in the auto mechanic industry to describe quick makeshift repairs. These phrases have largely fallen out of common usage due to their racist and pejorative nature. Bro, you can't have anything. Like, you can't have anything. White people are like, nah, we're gonna make that racist. Like, it was fine when it was jerry rigging, and then white people were like, nah, that's not enough, dude. So, okay, so the origins of the term is actually, like, super, super fucking far back and has nothing to do with the racist version.
XQCL.
It comes from Jerry, uses a British slur against Germans during World War I and II. This disparaging term is real, a pun on the name Jerry and the pronunciation of the first part of German. White people said Jerry ain't doing nothing, let's make it racist. Yeah, they were just like, dude, they were just like, this needs some seasoning. They were like, yeah, Germans are white, so That's not enough. We gotta crank it up a notch.
Hello, fellow frogs.
What? Joker moment? What the fuck is this?
Year.
My friend just went to a party with a girl he's been talking to for a while, and apparently she took 2 dudes upstairs to run a train on her, and he's losing it. There's no shot this is real.
At HasanAbi, hello, Alaj.
Oh my god, this is like incel cannon fodder.
So this is a short summary covering the.
Bro, all you're doing is fucking laughing.
Big love.
Alright, it was sad at first, but you're making it ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry your date left you behind, dog, but what are you asking me right now? I need you to come up here. They can't just do this. Oh no, they can. You know I'm in quarantine. I can't go anywhere. What the hell do you need me to do? Come up there for a ride? You for real? They just came up and talked to the girl I came to the party with, and she took them both upstairs. More than positive, they're piping her shit. I need you to come up here so we can handle them both and her. What do you mean and her? I just went to the room and they all went it. They beating her shit, bro, and she probably not even thinking about me. Why would you want them to? Why would you want her to think about you in that moment? I mean, dude, this is made up. They can't be real. This is like the most made up shit. It's fucking so made up. Like, yo, bro, you gotta come over here. Like, why? You want to get fucked by the dudes too? Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Why would you go up there, dog? I've never seen this side of you. You want to hold her hand while they're busting her shit in, bro? Just leave the party or go talk to someone else. Come up here before I air this party out. You don't own a gun. No shot. No fucking shot. This is real, dude. Dude, let me just say something, okay? First of all, you know, great. Like, you know, she's just having fun. But I'm going to be honest with you. Like, you got to cut your losses at that point, friend. Like, here's some Chad advice for you guys on a Sunday. Okay? If you bring a girl to a party and she's like, yeah, no, I'm actually going to give these 2 dudes the devil's 3-way opportunity. It's time for you to go home. Like, I don't even think you should. Like, I don't even think you should talk to other girls at that party at that point. And here's why. Because the decisions that you made led you to this situation. So you have to go home and rethink a lot of stuff. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Like, you have to literally rethink the actions that took place that led you to be like, you know, I'm just, you know, this is what's going on. Like, this is the girl I want to date. Like, not that there's anything wrong with like dating girls that, you know, double team dudes. Obviously, I don't give a fuck about that. But, you know, there should have been a conversation ahead of time about the particular situation in which this occurred. You can say victim blaming all you want, but like, I'm trying to save him. Like, if a situation like that occurs, you don't tell your friends, dude. You just never talk about that again. And if people say like, yo, what happened with that girl? You go, what girl? That girl, the girl you were like talking about. I don't know. There's no, I'm gay now. Actually, I like dudes. I don't know what you're talking about. Girl? I'm not even into girls. Ew, dude. Ever since Montero dropped, I don't know. I've been thinking about dudes in a different way. I just like, I don't know. What? Girls? Yikes, dude. I took a pledge of abstinence. I'm going to become a missionary. Somebody let him know there was more than one page. Oh, there was more. Oh God, this is so sad. Bro, what did you mean when you said we got to handle her to him crying? Women shouldn't be allowed to do that. Why not, dude? What the fuck? First of all, they can, and she is. Okay. It's a done deal, bro. Just leave the party. I can't. Why? I'm her ride. Oh, no. Oh, she used you for a ride. Leave the damn party. There's more after this? Okay, show me the TikTok. Show me the TikTok. This is an actual TikTok. Wait. Oh, I'm her ride? Wait, I misunderstood. I thought she gave him a ride. That's why he couldn't leave. What the fuck? Bro, are you fucking stupid? Leave now. There's no way this is real. No way this is real, dude. There's no shot this is real. End of a saga. He's absolutely fine. I'm all right, man. I'm just mad that I got upset over it. I only knew her for a week. Were you drunk? I wasn't blackout, but yeah, I had a few. You probably just felt a little played and the alcohol wasn't doing you any favors. Not dead ass, because I don't even care anymore and I already blocked her number. Why were you drinking as the designated driver anyway? I don't know, man. Dude, this guy's like self-report central, dude. I don't know, man. I just got caught up in the party. Them two dudes might have saved you low-key. Don't bring them up. Respect. I won't bring them up again. By the way, what's up with these? I love the and to her. No, please understand me. I was drunk, felt played, got jumped by the dudes that took her, and I ended up leaving without my car. It just wasn't my day. Please don't take those to heart. I don't even remember saying that. All right, man, just chill on shit like that. I don't fuck with it. Yeah, where your car at though? I'm getting it now. Wait, they beat his ass too? Okay, I don't believe this. I don't believe the story. There's no shot. There's no fucking shot. These dudes were making a TikTok like devious licks. Oh my, I'm just gonna storm the room, film it. I need both hands free. They're naked and their guard is down. How big are they? Big as shit. Which is why I wanted you here. Your hand's still registered. I don't box anymore. Sneak out of quarantine. I need you here. If I get caught, I'm in here for another 2 weeks, bro. Fuck you. What? Your hand's still registered? Okay, dude. This is totally made up. No shot this is real. Nobody says your hand's still registered. That's not like a real thing that you say, okay? This dude is just like living out his cuck fantasy, okay? He needed him for poison damage. Oh no! Oh, you're right. He did. He's like, yeah, well, guess what? You might have beat our asses today, but check back in 2 weeks, motherfucker. That's right. You just got poison damage. Hey, have fun with COVID. I'm just gonna storm the room, bro. This isn't the beaches of Normandy. Wait, what is this one? I don't know what you got to prove, but nobody knew y'all were talking. This isn't an L no one will know about, but you about to make it public. You're about to be known as the man who got jumped by 2 naked dudes. Dog, leave the party. My blood on your hands. My blood is on your hands. No, their cum is on your hands, sir. Oh no, this is funny as fuck. I mean, it's fake, but it's so funny. Bro, are you alive? Fuck you. Sorry. So what's up? You at home? Yeah. Oh, bet. All right. You didn't drive her home, did you? My car still at the party. Why? I can't fucking see straight. They knocked my ass out. I had to take the bus. I mean, this is... Storm the room. Dude says film it. I mean, yeah. It is for boxing. If you're trained to fight, it's a case if you get arrested, but it's still probably fake. No, I know it's a real thing, except you would never say that in a conversation. You know what I mean? You're blackout drunk. You're like, yo, are your hands still registered? No, that's like, that is a narrator adding that in there to like add additional seasoning to the story, because that's what makes me feel like it's fake. Son, ain't no reason for me to be laughing this hard. So what happened? Did y'all step outside for a fight? Okay, I don't know what's going on with these fucking replies, so I'm gonna hide it real quick. There's nothing there. There's nothing bad there, but still. So what happened? Did y'all step outside for a fair fight or what? Nah, they jumped you outside? Nah, don't fucking tell me they beat your ass naked. I ran up in there with no fear in my heart, though. So they keep fucking after they took you out? That was so out of line. I'm sorry. I just don't know where to take this conversation. Are you dead ass? Bro, this is crazy. This is absolutely fake. I don't want to believe that this is real. I just don't want to know. I don't want to believe that this is real. There's no spelling errors. It's like all grammatically correct. There's just like, this is definitely fake, but it's really good. It's really good storytelling. I knew he was going to say some bullshit before the night is over. Take it on the chin and keep moving, dog. Shit happens. Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna see her Monday. No, he's not. You're concussed. I think you need to lay down. Nah, that's some fucked up shit she did. I can't keep fucking these bitches. Bitch better pray I don't see her Monday. I swear to God. Okay, relax. Cause I get out Wednesday and it sounds like you're about to say some shit that I'm not gonna fuck with. I don't want to smoke with you, man. I'm gonna assume you're still dazed. Sleep this off before I should just straighten your head out. Yeah, okay, dude. It's not real. There's no shot this is real. This is like, I don't believe that this is real. This literally happened to me. I'm a gay guy. My boyfriend got fucked at a party I invited him to. Okay, that is a little different because, you know.
Fog.
I mean, he took the bus home, like just so many L's, dude. No shot. I work at a comedy club. You don't know funny. His Quiznos sucks. Yeah, dude. That's a pre-qualifier to be to know what's funny is working at a fucking comedy club. That was pretty comedy though, what you just said. How dumb that was. He didn't even have the audacity. He didn't even have the decency to lie to us and just be like, I'm a comedian, you know what I mean? I'm a stand-up comic. He just said I work at a comedy club, implying that he's doing like open mic still. And probably he's trying to get like on like Kill Tony or something, you know what I mean?
Hassle, hassle, hassle.
Bro, you don't get it. I'm the barback, dude. I know what comedy's like. I work at McDonald's. You don't know cuisine? Yeah. Man, that's crazy. What a crazy way to start off the Sunday, dude. Sunday FUNDAY is live. We're looking at the viral text story of a man who got fucked
the left even more
and got his ass beat. That's right. Only fun stuff today. Good vibes only. www. Kind of funny that I have like literal politicians following me on here and I just like tweet stuff like this all the time. My favorite thing is whenever I say it's fun day, it's like fun stuff. Everyone will go, mod check, fun. Dude, you are so unique when you make that joke. No one has ever made that joke before you. Like, you're the only person who's ever, you know, comedy. You must be working at a comedy club. Do you work as a barback, perhaps, at a comedy club? Do you work the door at the Comedy Store, at the Laugh Factory, dude? Because you certainly are funny. That's humor right there. Go retweet this shit. My father is John Comedy. Anyway, new donkey. Okay, we'll look at that in a little bit.
What's Comedy Club?
Oh man, that story was fucking wild, dude. That took so many wild turns. Holy shit. Remember when I said no stunlocks and immediately got stunlocked by jerry rigged? A term a term from like 1715. But again, so the dude is correct. Like, those two dudes saved him, you know? Because it seems like that's not someone that he would want to be with, right? And I'm trying to be as PC as possible when covering the story. Because, I mean, even though it's fake, but it can be used for a valuable lesson here. Because, like, there's no problem with someone doing stuff like that. I don't think it devalues them or anything like that. I would be a gigantic hypocrite if I got upset that, like, you know, someone I wanted to hook up with in the past had, like, you know, had sex with two dudes. I would be a hypocrite. So he was also drunk, so he didn't drive because of those dudes. Yeah, that's actually a good thing. They saved him like multiple times. They saved him from the girl. It's a little rude, but they knew each other for a week. It's not a little rude. That's not a little... Dude. Okay. I'm sorry. That's not a little rude. That is massively rude. Okay? Like, that is the most... That's insane. It is not even out of pocket. It is literally out of the hemisphere. We are now outside of the fucking galaxy. Okay? That's a little rude. No, that's not a little rude. That is the worst thing you can do to someone. Like, quite literally the worst thing you can do to someone. So... to be honest, after almost 2 years of quarantine, I too would skip a few red flags just to get laid. I mean, that's not even... Yeah. That's like... That's just... I don't even know what to say. That's a devious lick, yes. That is the most devious lick. The person getting licked and dicked in that situation is also, I guess, licking. I don't know. Everyone is just being devious as fuck, except for the dude that's being cucked. What the fuck? Not the worst thing you can do to someone, and we don't know her side. Bro, the examples you're about to use are going to feature extortion, murder, and numerous other illegal activities. So if your comparison is going to be a crime, then yes, there are crimes that she could have done that are worse. But ultimately, not great, you know? Like, if your retort is going to be, well, we don't know her side of the story, and that you know, I think it was her side is just that they didn't know each other as well as the guy thought. Yeah, I mean, she probably was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this fucking simp to like drive me over to this party, and then if I find some sexy dudes there, I am going to have sexual intercourse with both of them at the same time, which is, you know, like, come on, dude. Even if you're friends with someone, okay? Even if you're friends with someone, just friends, and you've been friends for a long time, just like leaving your friend at her fucking random house party to go, you know, get dicked down by two dudes is still going to be like kind of a rude thing to do to a friend. You're just like leaving your friend behind. No sex, you know, whatsoever. You just like, you got to be like, hey, you know, if it happens, it happens. You like kind of tell them ahead of time. You know what I mean? There should be a little bit more communication. So if there's also an idea that like you're talking to one another, and on top of that, you guys are like, you know, kind of talking to each other, and you're gonna, you know, you think, you know, maybe some stuff might happen. They gotta at least invite me into that shit, make it a foursome. I mean, true. Her side was not existing because it was a fake story. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It is a fake story. I'm saying if it was a real story, though. If it was a real story, that would be a cataclysmic lick. It would not just be devious. My friend did that in a fucking bar. Her and her man left me alone for half an hour because they were fucking in the stalls. I mean, that's kind of hot, but also at the same time, it's like, it's rude, you know? I mean, I probably would do some shit like that. Let's be real.
Almost 2 years.
Here's how you know. Here's how you know Michael is like fully fucking, he's done. He's like, he has like the full-blown Twitch chatter brain worms. When he starts adding himself to say true. Like, this is late stage, dude. No, he's like tagging himself as a meme. It's late stage. I know this. I see it.
When will you acknowledge my existence?
That's how threads show up. You're wrong. Oh, he's replying to someone. Just stuck in the living room petting the dog. Make it a foursome. It's how threads show up. You're wrong. I mean, you have late stage regardless. You're a terminal chatter. POV, you are approached by an undercover fed. Oh, I forgot. Friend of the show, Jordan Ewell, actually went to the fucking the rally, and he sent me a bunch of videos. That's how threads work. I don't think he's making. Thanks for the raid last night, by the way. We had fun. Yeah, no problem, dude. Friend of the show, Jordan Ewell, actually fucking went and like interviewed people, so we'll have some fun Hogwatch stuff to look at from yesterday. Not Jordan Sheraton, no. Jordan Sheraton is not a friend of the show. Jordan Ewell. Okay. But of course, before we get to that, we got to do obligatory TikTok watch a little bit before we get to the Hogwatch. But even before we get to that, the only thing you should be watching right now is the top of the hour ad break, because it's 1:06. And at the top of the hour, there's a 60-second ad break. Now, fear not, if you want to watch TikTok instead, if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, there's some things you can do. Subscribing is one of those things. You don't have to, but you can. It's $4 right now because it's September. 20% off.
Haha, not me, because I dodged it by
It's
subscribing.
free. There you go. It's free if you have a Twitch Prime. You can use an ad blocker or a VPN if you don't want to do either of those things. But Twitch Prime is free if you steal someone else's, you know, maybe you took a girl out on a date and she got double teamed. You can steal her Amazon account and connect it to your Twitch account to get one free Prime subscription and use it here. You know, those are things you can do. Here's the ad break now.
Fuck the police, headed straight for the underground. They don't like us because we're brown. Huh? NWA? N-word with attitude? Nah. Proper relatable, that though. Fuck the fucking feds. Fuck the fucking lot of them. They're all twats. Oh, I don't get why they don't legalise the ganja. Love that shit. Fucking smoking all day and night. Last night, mate, I was fucking zoinked. Honestly, wallahi. I was going, get me mash up. So, you in possession of any, or? Fuck the police, headed straight for the underground.
Devious lick of an Amazon Prime subscription. Yeah, that's how you get back at people who've wronged you. You're supporting a racist term. See, is the word marijuana racist? I know the term marijuana is like rooted within racist origin to like additionally vilify this drug. I know. I don't care. It's ridiculous. I ran the ad already. It's already done. This guy called the DA to end the war on drugs. Dude, I love this TikTok because it's got real libertarian energy.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, my name is Blake. I'm calling to officially request that you guys end the war on drugs.
It's such a fucking what do you call it? It's got like real libertarians on TikTok energy. I know he's probably a lefty, but it's still pretty funny. Like, this is some shit that like libertarians used to do unironically, you know what I mean? Which streamer Papa Hill finds girlfriend? What is this?
Word.
Finds girlfriend deceased. Show some love. Wait, what? Dude, why did you just link this to me, dude? Or read the room, chatters. Holy fuck. Fucking shit, dude. My man was like, my man was like, dude, you should watch this. You should look at this, you know, a thing about murder that occurred. Sunday Funday. I think it's a good time to, you know, look at that instead. Anyway, here, let's go back to this now. I don't know how the fuck we're going to do that, but what is this?
This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Whenever people try to express that, ooh,
Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Cheetos is fucking bomb. I don't know why anyone would talk shit about this.
Here's the issues with capitalism, American consumerism.
L0L.
This is my evidence to refute all of that. This is what's holding society together, okay?
He's right.
This is why capitalism's a good thing. Flamin' hot Mountain Dew. Holy shit, that's a lot of sugar. Jesus Christ. Okay.
220 calories? What the fuck? It's like double the like a regular Coke.
All right. All right, I'll get it. And then last item. This is the most.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. Just because you're trying to prey on teenagers doesn't mean you need to censor your curse words. I can't look at Keemstar's tweets because he fucking blocked me, dude. Prepare to eat nothing but dust, you fucking tortoise. Just because you're trying to prey on teenagers doesn't mean you need to censor your curse words. God damn, dude. At least, like, you know, Keem is trying to not wrestle. Oh God, maybe he is trying to wrestle him, actually. I was going to say, at least Keemstar is, like, finally going to do a dash race with Connor Eats Pants, but I'm sorry, my mind went to wrestling for some reason. The reason being, you know, Keemstar's interest in younger people and Connor's age. You would cry in a comedy club, says Quiznos sucks. Yes. Yes. Comedy is terrifying for me. I've never been inside of a comedy club, and I hate comedy, and it's terrifying to me. So I cry all the time.
Yeah, Command Center, I'm Astrology speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, my name is Blake. I'm calling to officially request that you guys end the war on drugs.
Okay, Blake.
Are you?
What grounds are you making this request?
I'm making this grounds on the behalf of the American people and the $1 trillion that's been spent over the past 50 years for a war.
Bro, look at his face. He really is like, I'm fucking nailing this, dude.
Or that's not benefiting anybody.
Okay. Well, this sort of request needs to be made in writing, sir, and submitted to Congress.
Okay.
I don't want to shit on this dude too much. He might be a watcher, viewer, but it does have some like real fucking libertarian guys, like First Amendment auditor energy.
So when you have time and find it beneficial, by all means, please do so.
All right. Would you support that personally?
Yeah, Command Center, I'm Astrology speaking. How may I help you?
Fuck!
Hey, my name is Blake. I'm calling to officially request that you guys end the war on drugs.
Okay, Blake.
Are you?
What grounds are you making this request?
I'm making this grounds on the behalf of the American
Stop sending me fucking links because when I click on it, it restarts.
people and the $1 trillion that's been spent over the past 50 years for a war that's not benefiting anybody.
Okay.
I can't stop clicking them.
This sort of request needs to be made in writing, sir, and submitted to Congress.
Okay.
So when you have time and find it beneficial, by all means, please do so.
All right. Would you support that personally?
I'm not at liberty to say what I support personally, so I'm representing the United States of Quebec.
All right, well, have a great day, sir.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
All right, great. Stop. There's some really good Hogwatch videos on Public Freakout. Is this the one about anal? I heard that there was a mom that like, oh, this is the one about anal. Yeah, apparently some fucking mom like lost her mind and was talking about doing
Stop looking at things so negative. You gotta understand, bro. Life wasn't meant to be taken seriously. We was all sitting out here to take care of ourselves. We was all sitting out here to become the best version of ourselves. We was all sitting out here to do anything that we want. We wasn't sitting out here to complain about the world, stress over bills, procrastinate what you want to do in life but not take action for it. We wasn't sitting out here to be mean to people, judge people towards materialistic things. Stop being so negative. Little.
Isn't this the fucking stop jerking off the porn kid? Like, this is the guy who's like, you need to stop jerking off the porn. Like, you need to do semen retention. Like,
Molding.
you need to do semen retention. Like, what the fuck?
Little do you know, any type of energy that you put towards this universe will come back at you, which is karma. So therefore, the more you keep on thinking negative, that's the outcome of your day. Nothing but just negativity, sadness, depression, stuff that's made to keep you at the lowest version of your soul, bro. Stop being mean, because how you affect that particular person towards negativity.
The person who sent this video to me should be banned, I think, honestly.
Absolute degenerates when I need a laugh.
It's literally just like, I can't even finish this, dude. Where's the funny, dude? Why do you guys send me some shit like this sometimes? Like, yeah, I'm gonna be mean, okay? I'm gonna be fucking mean, all right?
Then Marge Stone.
All right, well, I'm just thankful that y'all don't have the ability to make a mask mandate. And tonight I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys.
Bro, every
one-on-one with another streamer, you got a 50-50 chance of winning, but I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. 6 months, 18 months lurking hassle.
I don't even, that was a way too long. That was a way too fucking long ass take, dude. Why does every fucking like blonde conservative mom just rock the Marjorie Taylor Greene aesthetic? I don't understand it. It's like, why do they all shop at the same place? Like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
Yo.
Or the idea of a Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican.
What? Okay, we got to run that back. Sorry. She had like an aneurysm mid-thought. So, a Mexican is a Mexican. So we're going to run that back because I've lost track of what she was fucking trying to say.
Y'all don't have the ability to make a mask mandate. And tonight I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys, or the idea of
the Nazis
a Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican. Take her.
Oh my God. Give me just a shred of the confidence, dude. I put on a tough front, okay? I make myself look like I'm a confident person, but I am constantly crippled with self-doubt, okay? And I'm sure that most of the people that are in here also fear or have the same kind of fucking anxieties and shit. Meanwhile, just like every basic wine mom is just blasted. Like, they're just fucking ripping Franzia and going in front of like their entire neighborhood. And they're like, everybody here needs to know I got thoughts. They will escape my mouth. I will just sit there and I will tell you. I don't know a single goddamn thing on this planet. Okay, beyond whatever the fuck I've seen on my Facebook feed. Okay? And guess what? All the scientists of the world,
at HasanAbi, this is what my parents
all the
said
professionals,
if I smoked weed.
epidemiologists, Okay? Don't even know how to say it. Don't matter. They need to hear from me. It's like, it's just like, it's always like Franzia or fucking Xanax. Like how, like she wrote this, wrote this on a fucking like, you know, those little legal papers. And she was like, I got some thoughts and I'm going to be spitting them at you, the entire neighborhood.
You're out back, we boys figured, then hand on the, put it in her coin box.
No, I know how to say epidemiologist. I was making a joke, okay? I've said it like a million times on this broadcast. It was the joke.
Put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School. All right, not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in the back of my yard. But according to Wikipedia, cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for anus. The term came into the use in the 1910s in the United States as verb form.
You guys make fun of her, but like you were literally doing this exact same thing with the term jerry rig earlier. Like half the chat was like, actually, dude, actually, you were doing an oopsie. We know better. Like that's literally what half the chat was doing earlier. Like this exact same thing that she's doing.
To cornhole, which came into usage in the 1930s, means to have anal sex. I do not want my children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I have never had anal sex. I don't.
Cap.
Any cornhole eaters in chat?
I'm just.
Want to have anal sex? I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing on education and not public health.
Stone.
Like in her mind, she thought like what at school? The teacher's just like, this is cornhole. This is a butthole. This is your penis. Anal sex. We're doing cornhole 101 today. Like what's happening in the mind of this lady? Here's one thing we definitely know, okay? We know that ivermectin, at least according to the studies conducted thus far, is not an effective COVID treatment, okay? It's not an effective treatment for COVID. It is, however, effective for, you know, river blindness and numerous other kinds of parasites. One thing we do know is that ivermectin, not a good cure for brainworms. As a matter of fact, when you take it, it probably... all the worms escape your intestinal lining and go directly to your fucking brain.
Here's a socialist sub.
Okay? I love this lady. Oh my God, that's devious. She's right there. She's like, okay. She's like, oh, this bitch is crazy. This is going on TikTok. I'm putting this on Reddit. Look at that face, dude. Like, I was here to talk about how, you know, here to talk about how we need to wear masks. That's what I was here to talk about. But goddamn, I got some content on top of that.
Take this devious
You're
look
on
of my paycheck.
You are supposed to be educating our children.
Well, they cut her off.
To start.
They cut her off, brother, because they can't handle the truths about anal sex. They can't handle the truths about anal sex talk happening in our kindergartens.
Silencing women.
Focusing on education and not public health.
Stone, you're on.
Officials, you are supposed to be educating our children. Do not teach them about anal sex.
Thank you, Ms. Bell.
I'm so confused. Like, why did she start off with the Mexican stuff? Did anybody pick that up? Because I was trying to understand like where she was going with that, but I don't know. I just laser beamed directly into the anal sex point after that. Because like you could be talking about anything, but the moment that you like flip over and start talking about anal sex, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm only looking at anal sex. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta show you guys something. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh no, he's like, what the fuck, dude? She was a rapper in college? To twerk like it's my last day? No, this is a different rapper. Shut up. I don't know if I can show you this, by the way. This is one of the most insane. Can I show this? That's not her.
You think I'm ugly? I don't care. You think I'm dumb? I don't care.
You just wanted to show this, which is fine. It's great. But can I watch this on stream? Like, I feel like, can I watch this on stream?
With my chin up high, fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. You think I'm ugly? I don't care. You think I'm dumb? I don't care. You think I'm scum? I don't care. Bitch, I make my money. Party till I die. With my chin up high, fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let the dollar make a work. People always hating, but the more they hate, the more I work. Everybody say they're lit, but all they do is showing shit.
What is her accent? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the accent? Nintendo gonna DMCA you for using Wii menu music? Okay, do you want to know? You want to know what my fucking hot take is on this? First of all, I've listened to this before. My hot take is like, like that stuff is actually kind of unique. And I feel like you could go somewhere cool with that. I feel like it's very like 90s. It's just like she's doing a horrible job overall. But I feel like Future's going to fucking steal that. And you guys are going to be like, this is so good. This is so fucking good, bro. Just wait. I'm telling you, bro, are you high? Absolutely not. I'm 100% serious about that part.
Accent is a 7th grade education.
Bitches always kiss my feet. Stay out of my way, you bitch. I can deal with your fake ass meat. They thought that I had stopped.
It is like 3-6 Mafia. Yeah.
Was over, I had dropped. Bitch, I had my plans out here. I'm only just at my start. You will have to kill me to make me fucking stop. I was already dead again. You can't hurt me, only God. Party till I die. With my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fully invested in the chorus. Like, I think that chorus is fire. Like, she's the worst person to do this because I mean, it's just like, I feel like you could do that.
Hi, Hasan.
You could literally do that, and it could be really good. Playboy Cardi's gonna do it, and you guys are gonna be like, "This is fire." I'm telling you. That part is actually kind of cool. Not like the way she's doing it. Please don't misunderstand me. All parts about this is fucking garbage, except for it. Just trust me. I don't know why you guys never understand what I'm trying to say. Not with her, but I could totally see someone using that chorus and that style and actually making like a good song with that. It does have like, it does sound a little bit like 3-6 Mafia.
Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar make a work. Party till I die. With my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar make a work. I ain't scared of death, but I fear them as dead as breath. All the drugs in your veins. I am blessed with the smartest brain. I remember your love.
Like, every other part of the song sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like, her flow is terrible. She's just like, her lyrics are dog shit. The only part of this thing that is like salvageable is like if someone with actual talent did the like off of a beat like that, you could 100%, that would be fire. I'm telling you, that would actually be good.
Was at my my worst. Let me tell you, piece of scum, I'm supported from above. Your man in my DMs while you're talking shit behind my back. All the shit you said made you look like a little bitch flathead. Your opinion, bitch, fuck that. What do I think of you? How I love in your face, bitch. If you only knew. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Dude, that's fire. That's actually not bad. I'm telling you, dude. I can totally see someone. Fucking. I'm not even kidding. I could totally see someone fucking taking this and just ripping it, dude. I swear to God.
Party till I die with my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar make her work. Shake that money maker in my face. It's a favor. Ooh, I love your misbehavior. Party till I die with my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar.
Death Grips already did it.
Atomic penetration, rapid fire through your skull. Shot it on when taking it back to the days of trying to lose control. Swerving in a blaze of fire, racing through my bones. Oh shit.
This is nothing like that, but I mean, it's still pretty good. You haven't listened to Death Grips? No, I have listened to Death Grips. Is there a timestamp specifically where you're talking about it, or? Yeah, young. Oh, that's why. Yeah, young Signorino. I was thinking of like why I liked it. I used to play this all the time on the stream. I don't know if you guys remember this. It's actually fucking fire. This song is incredible. Look at this drop, dude. It's so good. Anyway, man will never lose his house keys on his ears.
Can you show us your nice painting you did today? At HasanAbi.
I don't know why you guys like just say that we have. Just say that we have different, you know, we have different tastes and move on. Motherfucker, you hate music. Why you think we disagree? I don't hate music, dude. I love music. Yeah, he does have sex tatted on his neck. You are so fucking white, bro. It's not funny anymore. Okay, dude.
Has right, has left, has right, has left.
You say so. Iced coffee was alright. It wasn't like crazy, but it was alright. So, chat lost respect after this. What if exactly like they're gonna play that Donda song ever again? Let me know. It's like an intermission song. Yeah, it's emotional. I got it.
Yes.
Bro, check out this TikTok thread on the industry plant. These industry plants are mutating. Oh, this person. Yeah. Anthony Fantano already fucking ripped her apart. We watched this yesterday. Like, it's not a thread. I literally have to listen to every Donda song since it came out. You're wrong. R.I.P. Bozo wrong. Yeah, dude. I love listening to Donda chant. Yeah, dude. When I get the aux cord in the car, dude, I love throwing on the Donda chant for the homies. It's the best.
My life fucking sucks.
Montero was better.
I live in the middle of nowhere. My baby's father's left, so I'm a single mother raising a child by myself. I let Satan smash one time that everybody thinks I'm a Satan worshiper. People only come to my concerts to make fun of me. L! Ratio! Young boys better clear! To make matters worse, last year I was diagnosed with a gay. But the good news is all that can change. My debut album Montero is out right now, and you can go and
Dude, is there a thing that he won't use to fucking promote his album? God damn, he's a machine, dude. He's literally a machine. On the chain is his mother's dying heartbeat. Dude, I know, man. I know. I don't know why, like Kanye fans, like, bring this up to me as though it's, like... And even that, like... Even that, I don't even know if that's, like, real or not. His album is so far beyond Kanye and Drake's, like, as in much better or much worse? I'm confused. To be fair, though, I haven't listened to all the Montero. I've only seen the one where he's, like, just straight getting his cheeks clapped in the fucking, in the locker room. And that song's pretty good. Says the person who says multiple times you hate rock and metal in spite of many rock stars being today super progressive. Says the person who said multiple times. Wait, what? I used to listen to rock and metal a lot when I was growing up. I just don't listen to it anymore. I like rap more than rock now, but I fucking, when I was in high school, like, I was a huge fan. P.S. Lyle isn't an industry plan. She did reacts to music for on YouTube for years, like a mil subscriber. She's just using that money to make dog shit music now. Yeah, I don't think she's a industry plant per se. I think she's just trying to, she's just trying to make herself relevant by trying to sell her album in the, like, perhaps the worst way possible. Like, instead of making a good music that people want to listen to, I think she's just trying to use TikTok. Don't you think people making Donda Chan a big thing, like, very parasocial? It's his mom. Yeah, it is parasocial.
Glad to have 7 months. Thanks for the content and for educating.
The thing is, like, I haven't listened to Baby Keem yet. There's a lot of music to listen to. It's actually kind of it's dope that there are so many good songs and so many good albums out. Finally. I did like Donda more than Certified Lover Boy. I have said this before. I like Donda more. So, this is another thing. So there's a lot of people that have been saying that, like, these Hollywood celebrities coming out of nowhere, talking about how they don't shower, blah blah blah. Water shortages are coming, and now New York Times is like, pretty much everything you need to know about hydration is wrong. So people are now speculating that water shortages are coming, and they're just like trying to fucking tell people, like, you know, you don't need to use water like that, dude. Come on. A telling escalation from the we need to only bathe once or twice a week celebrity discourse of a month ago. Rich assholes are going to need to keep watering the hedge mazes behind their opulent manors, so you peasants will need to drink less, a lot less. And before nutrition labels switch their percentage daily value calculations to base a 500-calorie diet. My endocrinologist, drink more water. My pharmacist, drink more water. Video doctor, when I got COVID, drink more water. New York Times, so water, is it really all that? The billionaires that fund us aren't so sure.
First day back in the gym, felt amazing. Thank you for inspiring me to get back at it. Hassle.
Have you watched the newest Expo video? No. Like, I'm sure that this fucking New York Times article, if we were to listen to the New York Times article, I'm sure it's like not, if we were to read it, I'm sure it's not like, dude, don't drink water, it's whatever. That article's dog shit. Also, it's like, only drink water if you're thirsty, or don't. I don't know. The bad guy from Mad Max wrote that article? Yeah. What is this, bro? Stop sending me like random TikToks. If I remember these articles correctly, the conclusion is just to drink water if you're thirsty. Have you heard Corpse's new song? It's pretty different because he wanted to prove that he can rap on any beat. No, we're not doing that. New TikTok sound dropped. What?
Is that what they teach you in college nowadays?
Bro, this has... Shut up, Margot. You just posted your own fucking TikTok with 8 likes. What are we doing right now?
I thought all they taught you was homosexual Marxism. Fuck it, I'm saying it.
I think we need to deplatform Pokemon. I said it. Thank you, Shut Up Margot, for your new fan cam. Okay. Oh yeah, we were gonna watch the Asians visiting the most racist town in America yesterday. Let's do it.
Harrison, Arkansas is the most racist town.
The Boondocks criticizes the depiction of black people portrayed by the media and black capitalism from creator Aaron Magruder's socialist perspective. I love Aaron Magruder. This is probably a fire fucking video, dude. This was profoundly impactful for me growing up. I fucking love Boondocks. Okay, we'll watch that. All right.
Town in the United States.
You guys remember Harrison, where fucking Ku Klux Klan is headquartered? So I guess a bunch of Asian dudes went there, like Asians from Canada went there, and they were like, we're gonna go to Arkansas and we're gonna figure it out for ourselves. I mean, before I even start watching this, I'm just gonna straight up say this, okay? First of all, this kind of editing immediately, I'm like, he's doing the Casey Neistat vlog thing. I don't know what the conclusion of this video is going to be, but I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt, okay?
In the United States,
right?
Gabagool.
Just right from the jump. If you're doing like the Casey Neistat style fucking editing,
Oh shit, people are looking at us. Yo, people are looking at us in the cars, man.
Are you sure?
Like weird. Oh, yo, we stand out so much with this like blue hair, blonde hair. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're probably the only Asians in this town.
Just kind of see?
Yeah.
Winners? Yeah. Yo, what? Is he looking at us? How is Yeah, he's looking at us. He's looking at us. He's angry.
You might be wondering, what the hell are we doing in a place like this? Honestly, we're just curious. There was a video.
Oh God, Just Curious Andy's dead. Fucking Just Curious Andy's dead. Okay.
Video that went viral a year ago claiming Harrison to be the most racist town in America. And as 3 Asian Americans, we wanted to find out for ourselves. How do they view Asian people here? Are we going to be discriminated against? Will we get attacked? So today we're going to see what life is really like as Asians in America's most racist town.
Yo, fuck, yo. That guy had a gun.
Yo, that guy, I saw
actually,
the gun.
You actually had a gun on him?
Yeah, I saw the gun. It was a
holster.
pocket.
Holy shit.
Open carry and concealed carry. Should we get out of here?
Like get out of the car. Or
Yo,
get out
we
of
gotta
the
buy
groceries, man. All right, let's go.
Wait, are they Canadian? Because someone said they were Canadian, right? Or are they Americans? Like, where are they from originally? There's so many hate crimes on Asians during the Stop Hate Asian movie, and we were curious that it would be like to visit the... They are Canadian. They said they're Asian Americans. Yeah, I mean, I think Canada is also America, so that's why, like, they say that they're Asian American. No one says that they're Asian Canadian. Chatters. That's like, God, just Amerifats in the chat, dude, being so Americentric.
Now this is our first stop, Walmart. And let me tell you, this is no ordinary.
Guys, we already fucking, listen, we already established when Felix was here that Canada is a state, okay? It's the cool state, but it's an American state. Like, we already established this.
Ordinary Walmart. Last year at this exact place, this happened.
I would ask you to leave. Exactly what I'm saying is exactly what they would ask me to do.
Pardon? Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
I have a hypothesis. Is that...
Dude, that was pretty funny. Y'all ain't from around here, huh? And he's like, what? He's like, please put your mask on, sir. I love that it started off like he was about to do a hate crime, and he's like, no, sir, please put your mask on. You're putting other people at risk. You're putting lives at risk. We take COVID very seriously here, sir. I love that. That's awesome. Like, I thought that it was gonna go to a very different place.
They're asking us to wear masks. There's people that got in with that one. I'm just saying.
and they asked us to wear specifically?
Because the people right after us, they didn't even like budge an eye.
See, that guy's not wearing a mask.
Very interesting.
So we walked around for like half an hour, and to be honest, there was quite a bit of staring.
But what do you expect when your forehead looks like this? But all jokes aside, it got a little bit uncomfortable at times.
My granddaughter, she's 26, loves China. She said she's gonna go to China. You know her.
Yes! Dude, I love Americans so much, dude. I fucking love, like, this person is the least racist person there, okay? And you know she's talking about K-pop. You know she's not talking about Chinese people specifically. You know for a fucking fact that this lady's a granddaughter is 100% a K-pop stan, okay? And that's what she's referencing here, okay? There's no shot.
I want to hug you. I like this
Pardon?
one.
You want this one?
Here.
Oh, okay. I want this one.
My granddaughter's 26 and she wants to go to China. She wants to bring her Chinaman. Anyway, she loves Chinaman people. She watches the videos on what you call it, animated. She loves them.
Okay, that was probably one of the most uncomfortable experiences ever. So for lunch, we decided to go eat somewhere where we felt a little...
What is automated? What is she saying? Oh, she means anime. Oh my God, I think she means anime, dude. Oh my God. Oh, I love that video. That was awesome. Okay, this video is great.
From the tyranny of top of the
You know, what do you call him? Automated? My granddaughter. Also, let me tell you something, Grandma. There are certain types of ideas that you should not allow to manifest. And animated is one of those ideas, okay? If your fucking 26-year-old granddaughter is a filthy little degenerate weeb, you need to nip that shit right in the bud, okay? You need to stop that. Dead in its fucking tracks. Let's keep going.
More at home. This place called Dragon King, which happens to be the only Chinese restaurant in town.
Fish tank is 100% Chinese only. Oh, fish tank, fish tank. 你是中国人吗？是。好，你好。好，这里有中国人。好，那我们可以要一个宫保鸡丁，还有一个 Chinese vegetable, mixed Chinese vegetable. 好，谢谢。Okay, food is here. Does it look authentic? Okay, I'm gonna taste it. Is it authentic? No, this is good. This is pretty good. It's so supple and delicious.
你们真的从那个加拿大多伦多过来的？真的。那怎么会来这个地方呢？
网上我们看见了一个视频，然后这视频说这个地方总是会歧视别人。
我在这里很多年了，我们没有
一点问题都没有。
我没有感觉到。
没有感觉到。
至少这里我们没有，可能大城市会有一些，但是我们这个小城市没有发现。
Okay, something isn't adding up here. Just an hour ago, we were literally heckled in a Walmart parking lot and called Chinamen. And now this Chinese lady who's been here her entire life is telling us she's never experienced racism in Harrison. I mean, does this sound really racist to Asians, or are we just misinterpreting the people? We gotta find out.
I don't know if they know this, but and this might come as a surprise.
Was that on my screen? Chat, hold me.
But Asian people are not black. Now, you can be black and Asian, but the reason why that kid was getting fucking heckled, of course he was white, but the reason why that kid was getting like fucking screamed at was because he was holding up a BLM sign, because he was saying that, you know, Black Lives Matter, which is of course entirely different than like, you know, being an Asian person, which you'll still experience racism as they are already. But let's keep going.
So after lunch, we decided to continue our journey into the heart of downtown Harrison to see if anything would happen there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is a great take, actually. Well, if you're black and Asian, you're black in the South. Exactly. There you go. That's actually pretty good. That's it. That's a great take. Exactly. Like, you can be black and Asian, but you're still black in the South.
Oh shit, fuck. What's like the fun things to do in Harrison? Like when you're here?
Pretty much nothing. Yeah, it's pretty boring.
Okay. You guys want to hang out?
Maybe later. Okay, we're gonna go.
Okay, but that's weird as fuck. Why would they want to hang out with random dudes like that with a fucking cameras? Like, no.
Okay, so we didn't experience any racism, but it did seem like nobody wanted to hang with us.
Yeah, because you're random people walking up to other random people. Like, you're the weird one there. What the fuck? They should have just, like, stood in one place, dude. They should have stood in one place and just, like, waited for racism to happen to them or something. These motherfuckers think this is Canada, bro. They're just, like, rolling up on random people and be like, hey, you want to hang out? Like, no, dude, it's America. Like,
every hour and now
they don't do that shit here.
Seconds ad break.
Well, that was until we met this guy.
I was wondering if there's a basketball court nearby.
Are y'all gonna play?
Yeah, I was wondering if y'all play. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! We're just looking. All right. From Toronto. You ever see Canadians here?
Oh, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, chat? They are literally Canadian. I was right. Fuck you, chat.
I mean, it's the wrong way, not Chinese Canadians.
Is it random seeing us as like Asian people here? There's a lot of
Asian people here. No, really? No, it's not. Yeah, there's all types of people.
Internet's telling us some weird stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's the internet.
Get ready for the most epic ball game ever.
Damn, dude. At least they still have that fucking single rim shit. I can't believe this has to be like a nicer part of this has to be a nicer part of town, because like court works, lawn mown, you know what I mean? Like They've like unlocked it, not double rim. That's a single rim. That's huge. I mean, I guess the backboard is like kind of small, or the fucking lawn has been mowed. Lawn mown. They got like tennis facilities and shit there.
Oh, come on.
There's a net.
Okay, anyways, we headed over to the flea market after ball, and that was when Edward received a call from his mom.
Mommy. 係啊，琴日到咗啦。係啊，對唔住。啊，係，梗係唔係啦。
And while Edward was on the phone, a car pulled up next to us.
It's America. Speak English.
Actually, the exact opposite happened.
Do you all speak Chinese?
Yeah, we do.
Ni hao ma.
Oh!
I just wanted to say hi.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. He was like, no way. He's like as southern as they get, like ever. So I was like, you're playing. You're just making stuff up. And he's like, I'm for real. I'm like, all right, then drive around. He's like, okay, then. We have a bad rap here.
Yeah. Bro, yeah. They're doing drive-by kisses at and fucking
Thanks for the news.
They're like doing drive-by this is how the South is. Or they just do drive-by kindness, you know what I mean?
Most of us aren't like that.
Most of you have been nice here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Really nice.
Anyway.
All right. Have a great one. Thank you. Thank you. Say hi. Yeah. Nice meeting you guys.
Okay, this was absolutely insane. We spent the whole afternoon here in downtown talking to locals, playing basketball, and we even spoke Chinese out loud in public. And not only did we experience no discrimination, people here welcomed us with open arms. But we still had one final stop.
Yo. To be honest, like, I really don't want to go to the bar.
You don't want to go to the bar?
If people get drunk, what do you think is going to happen?
About 2 days before we arrived here, we heard on the news that a drunk firefighter assaulted an Asian man, threatening to kill him and his people, right here in Arkansas.
I spoke English perfectly towards him, and I said, leave me alone. I don't want no trouble.
God damn, that's the fucking, that's like third generation. He's like, hey, I said to him, you know, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Walking towards me and say,
like that man is from Arkansas. Okay, that's a Arkansas man right there.
Your kind of people is not supposed to be here. I'm gonna kill you and kill your kind of people.
And despite how kind and welcoming everyone was, maybe we were just lucky. If there was anywhere where we would encounter racism in this town, it would be right here. We were pretty nervous going in.
Are you sure you guys want to go in?
Huh? And just as we were about to enter, we heard somebody say, what's the best way to learn Mandarin as a Cantonese speaker?
I'm kidding, they didn't. We'll get back to the video really shortly, but this is a very important announcement for all Cantonese speakers that I had to make. It's about a program we made called the Canto to Mandarin Blueprint that helps Cantonese speakers become
we felt
Mandarin in just 6 weeks. Okay, now back to the bar.
I can't believe that they would just like add a fat segue like that, especially at top of the hour, you know what I mean? Like, where there's a 60-second ad break on this broadcast as well. And, you know, it's okay, though, because at least you can avoid the ads. You can avoid the ads by subscribing if you want to for $4, because it's 20% off right now for September. You can also subscribe for free if you have a Twitch Prime. You can use an ad block or a VPN. But Twitch Prime is free as long as you have an Amazon Prime account that you can connect to your Twitch account that you stole from your parents or someone. Thank you, BGSX, for the 5-tier-1 gift subs. Here's a 1-minute ad break now.
The bar was absolutely packed that night, so we ended up getting seated in the corner away from everyone else.
Thank you, Parallel Manual, for the 15 subs.
And to be honest, we felt like outsiders. Growing up, we were pretty sheltered from racism. Our friend group was Asian, we went to a majority Asian high school, and lived our entire life in this Asian bubble. And because of that, we always found it difficult connecting with other races.
Bro, BNO News is not reliable, man. Don't send me that. We'll look at that if there's like a reliable thing.
And being here in a town like Harrison, where it's 96% Caucasian, we definitely felt like we didn't belong. People here didn't mind us, but we felt they didn't want us here either. I mean, sure, everyone was nice to us on the outside, but what did they really think of us?
So there's a couple things I gotta point out here, okay? And this is something that I like bring up all the fucking time, and you guys already know this because like a lot of you also live in the fucking South. Okay? It's not every single person that's going to be fucking racist in the South. Okay? Like clearly there are leftists, communists, fucking progressive people, liberals in the South as well. Okay? So if you go to like a bar or something like that and you encounter like nice people, you're like, okay, well that's like, you know, there's some fucking nice people out here. He's like, well, of course there are, dude. It's a fucking city. Like, what do you mean? Like, what did you think? Like you were gonna walk in there, you were gonna fucking step foot outside of the airport and everyone's like start fucking screaming at you with like hateful slurs and shit? You know what I mean? Like, of course not. Of course not. The idea of blue states and red states really perpetuates this. Like, there are a million conservatives in Cali too. Yeah, exactly, dude. There are like there's 6 million people that voted for Donald Trump in California. There are racist ass liberals too. Like, there's hella racist people in California. There's more racist people in California, okay, not per capita, but there are more racist people in California than the entirety of Arkansas, okay? There's just more people in California. Body found where Gabby Petito searched underwear in Wyoming. No confirmation of identity yet. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Breaking news. All right. We'll get to that after this.
Yeah. You guys came down, you saw the stuff by Harrison over like the last few years. Yeah. You get on Google and you type in the most racist town in America. Yeah. It's we pop up. Sadly, super sadly, yes, yeah. Honestly, I've been here, I've been out. It is a extreme hardback cover title of Harrison that's not always true.
I mean, dude, even when he's trying to defend his town, he's like, it's not always true. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you listen. Like, that's it. There you go. That's the whole point. Like, even he is who is trying to defend his fucking town here is still like, it's still true, kind of. It's not always true. And no shit, of course.
Generations, yes, yeah. Okay. But I mean, it's a growing town. I don't see it staying that way for long. My name's Josh. Josh? Yeah.
He literally said, it's not the most racist town, but it's getting better. It's not always true, and it's going to change when the town grows. And that's like...
You too, guys. Enjoy the night.
No, he first came down, right? And then he pulled a turn. I thought he was gonna say something like, why are you guys filming? But he says, do you guys have a YouTube channel or something? And I was like, what? Yo, I thought we were in trouble. I am so shocked.
You won't believe what happened next.
What was that?
Are you guys new to town?
Yeah. We're actually new to town.
It's my birthday. You guys want to go up there and drink?
Sure, yeah. We're not doing anything, so yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, sure.
Now, we came here thinking that we get hated on, discriminated against, and even assaulted. Racism, evil, hatred. That's all we heard about this town coming in.
Bro, I am literally... this is the dumbest video I've ever watched. I mean, it was great, but... Like, what were you... Yeah, you went there for like fucking 5 minutes. Not everyone's gonna be racist, and then you're like shocked. Yeah, no shit, dude. Of course not everyone's fucking racist. What's wrong with you? Like, by the way, almost every single person that they interacted with that was not racist at all, understandably, was under the age of 30, which, you know, kind of an important little thing to mention there as well. And the only person that they showed that like talked to them, the only person that they showed that talked to them over the age of 30 was the grandma who was like, I love Chinamen. Like, so, you know, it was.
This is a town that got trashed, destroyed, and even given up on by the media. Everyone that came from here, even kids, were labeled as racists. And that was so far from our experience here as Asian Americans.
People think it's the most racist town, but it's not.
And of course, there are some ignorant people out there. Whatever happened in that video is just one side of the story. But every story has two sides. And today was a reminder that there are also good people out there. And the actions of some individuals doesn't represent everyone.
I mean, even in that like most racist town in America video, there was like literally a kid that came up and was like, you know, it showed support. Of course, like of course there are going to be people that aren't. This is so stupid, dude. There's so many different parts of this where I'm like, okay, first of all, being Asian is different than being black, which is why I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, is why like the distinction is. BIPOC distinction is like being made by some people that are like, oh, it's different, like black, indigenous, and people of color is different. Okay? They saw 0 black people in the entire video, but ultimately, okay,
they are treating them like
the time that like that other white dude with the fucking BLM sign was a time when like everyone was like fucking heated. Okay, that's when your racist ass attitudes are gonna be coming out as well. So there's like multiple different, like, you can't make a one-to-one comparison, and there's multiple different issues with this video if it is trying to make a comparison. Ultimately, though, the point that they're making is like, yeah, not everyone is racist in this fucking town. No shit. Of course not everyone's going to be racist, dude. If that's what your opinion was, then you're nuts. Would have been a little different if they fucking held up a sign that says "Stop Asian Hate" on the side of a fucking street, though. I wonder what would happen then. By the way, in the OG video, the most racist town in America, the guy who posted blurred the kid. Hey, I'm filming a YouTube video. Are you racist? Is this town racist? Most are going to try and behave. Yeah.
Hi,
Turkey Boy's Uncle Chatter found this video and is going off in the comments section. Hasan roasts insanely hateful chatter. Not so HasanAbi. Dude, just fucking block him, dude. What the fuck? This dude is like insane. I think he's not well. Like, his brain is not all right. And if you operate the Not So HasanAbi channel, just fucking block him and move on. This dude is like... Why are you pretending like that wasn't your thought at the beginning of the video? Who decide what topic will be on your main YouTube channel? My editors do. Race people here definitely exist, but I can think it can be blown slightly out of proportion sometimes by libs who ironically say things like, we shouldn't care about the southern states. Yeah, I mean, that mentality is fucking idiotic. I talk about it all the goddamn time. It's probably the reason why I have so many fucking southern chatters in here. Like that, and also because like southern chatters are probably looking for a sense of community more than even like lib chatters living in like lib-ass states, because they literally never encounter people that speak like I do
just saying
in their lives, and are like, what the fuck? This dude is just like saying things that I believe that I've never seen in my own personal immediate social circles. But I mean, I talk about that all the fucking time, and I get very annoyed with liberals who say shit like, you know, this sucks, you know, fuck the southern states, like let them die out and stuff like that.
4 months. Let's so.
FBI Denver. Okay, we got updates. Our law enforcement partners will provide an update with the investigation of Gabby Petito's disappearance at 4 p.m. MDT. What fucking time zone is MDT, bro? What is that? What time zone is that? Use a normal one, dude. At the Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center in Grand Teton National Park. Mountain time? What the fuck is mountain time, dude? Yo, get that shit out of here, dude. Someone please translate that to me for like a time zone that actually makes sense. 1 hour from now? Okay, got it. Fucking made up silly ass time zone, dude. Get the fuck out of here with your made up time zone. Oh, we're gonna be cool. We're gonna have mountain time, dude. It's gonna be
charged without realized, but I'm not even mad.
Don't you love it where I was just like showing empathy to the South and then immediately start blasting fucking Colorado? Bro, the only mountain time I care about is the fucking Mountain Dew time, which is right now, baby. Colorado equals South Papega? No, dude, I know, but it's still like, it's still considered like flyover country. Shut the fuck up. I know it's not in the South, dumbass. Shadows will point out like literally the most obvious shit as though you got me. Like, oh man, really, dude? What the fuck? Bro, New York State is different than New York City. Fucking got him, Pepega. Like, oh, dude, you really fucking destroyed me, dude. Colorado's definitely not flyover country. I mean, it's not.
Here in Madrid, did you already cover it? Feeling.
Did you beat Summit?
I got socks on. Yeah, we got socks on. I got you.
Less than 3.
20,000 people. I'm in the center of the fucking stadium. You think I can't handle that pressure? You can't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, that was really good.
That was awesome.
Oh, right there in the.
Did he take Taekwondo? Like, that is surprisingly good, dude. I mean, like,
Quebec racist.
Think I can't handle that pressure?
he ice skated? Bro, that doesn't mean anything. What the fuck are you talking about? Ice skating has nothing to do with, like, your fucking kick form, dude. What the fuck?
Loveland CO is flyover country.
Yes, it does. Dude, you don't learn how to fucking... You can be, like, agile if you're like a fucking figure skater or whatever, but that doesn't mean you're gonna know how to kick. Like...
You can't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Wow, 17 years pog crazy.
That's a tornado kick. That was... Isn't it 360?
I'm in the center of the fucking stadium. You think I can't handle that pressure? You can't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
That was pretty good, man. That's like very good. Look at that. Even his like... Even his like front foot. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Hit you with that shit real quick. Boom! Right there in the...
Because I don't figure skate, of course.
Glad to be here.
You would if you ice skated? That's true.
Fucking...
In jeans, nonetheless. That's really fucking sick. That's awesome. Skating works your balance and feet power, you himbo. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Like, kick mechanics are still Like, his kick mechanics are there. Like, you probably have to train a little bit to know how to fucking do a kick like that. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ, dude. Just because you have, like, hip flexibility or because you're strong in your fucking legs doesn't mean you're going to be able to actually do a kick like that. You guys are so fucking stupid for not recognizing this. Oh my fucking God.
Hassle.
Like, PogO Palum is devious on the fucking ice ring, if I'm not mistaken. He's like very good at hockey, right? I'm sure that if he was, I'm sure that if you were like to ask him to do a 360 kick, like he wouldn't be able to fucking do it off the top like that. Anyway, we'll get to the Gabby Petito news in a little bit. But yeah, a day in the life of the racist town video was all right. I mean, it was funny. There were funny parts.
Oh, holy shit, that was crazy. Did not expect that. But yeah,
but if your ultimate, you know, takeaway is like, yeah, it's actually, there's two sides to every story. It's like, yeah, of course, there's gonna be non-racist people. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Guys, that was a day in the life of an Asian in America's most racist town, and honestly mind blown. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you guys want to see more, we are actually going to stay here for a couple of days in this town and make more videos, so subscribe to see the other ones, and until next time.
I'm from Arkansas, less than 30 minutes from Harrison, and this video sucked. The Klan still exists in Paris? Wait, there's a Klan Street in Paris? What? Dude, that's my favorite thing, by the way. Like, southern towns. Southern towns with, like, European names that you are supposed to read in, like, the worst way possible. Klan Street will remain Klan Street. After all the furor raised on social media, the Tuesday, September 5th meeting in the Paris City Council in which it discussed whether to change the name of East Klan Street was something of an anticlimax. The street will not be renamed. Only 10 people showed up for the meeting, and none of the 5 or 6 who spoke suggested a name change in the meeting, which was expected to be a long one, lasted only 30 minutes or so. The whole idea was brought up by Reverend Heath Bradley of Bella Vista, a native of Paris. In the aftermath of the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia in August, which took place during a protest against the removal of a statue, Confederate General Robert E. Lee, a brave Confederate general, and a counter-protest that left one counter-protester dead. Oh, that's how that worked? That's how that happened, Paris Express? There was a counter-protest, and that's why one of them was left dead? It wasn't an act of white supremacist terror? It seems kind of odd that Pat McHughes, Paris Express editor, is putting his own spin on the murder of a counter-protester. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. While defending the Klan Street. My favorite is that there's a town called Lebanon in the middle of nowhere in every flyover state. Oh yeah, 100%. Versailles. Wait, there's a Versailles in Kentucky? I bet it... How do they read it? How are you supposed to read it? It's probably like Versailles. Guys, this is not in Paris, France. Okay. For those of you who don't know this, okay, if you've never been to like a flyover state or whatever, there are a lot of like American states.
Feels strong, man.
Especially in the South or the Midwest, like there are a lot of these fucking towns that just like the chatter said, there's like Lebanon will always be a town. You always have like Paris. You always have like random European names. And the funny thing is, like, it's never correctly spelled. I mean, it's spelled correctly, but it's never read correctly. It's not even exclusive to the South. It's actually all over. In America, because of European settlers, there are just like a lot of fucking random towns named after European cities. It's awesome.
10 months, baby, let's go.
In Michigan, they call Armada. Yeah, it's never fucking spelled. It's never said correctly. It's like, it's never like Armada is Armada. It's Armada. Notre Dame. Says you can't pronounce Arkansas. No, I say that on purpose, man. Jesus Christ. Wait, what? In Arkansas, they actually have an Eiffel Tower park? Oh, that's so cute, dude. They have a town square with a little Eiffel Tower. Oh my God, is that the fucking... Bro. Why does every fucking courthouse or city building look like they're preserving slavery in there? I swear to God. It's just, I see that and immediately I'm like, where's the Confederate monument? Like right outside of it. I'm surprised that there isn't one. Cairo, Illinois is pronounced Cairo instead of Cairo. Wait, really? Wait, how do you say Versailles in Kentucky then? I take Versailles? Here's a list of U.S. places that are named after... Oh my God, there's a KABUL! KABUL! In Missouri! Population 15.
Kentucky is Versailles.
Oh, that's so good. La Plata, Missouri. La Plata, Maryland. Oh, there's a Brisbane? There's a Baku? Oh my God. Antwerp, Ohio. I live near Lebanon, Indiana, and it's pronounced Lebanon. Not non, but nan. Lebanon. Welcome to Lebanon. Hey, what's going on? We're at Lebanon. I mean, there's a Turkish city. Yeah, Smyrna. Like, there's a bunch of... Wait, hold on. They'll probably say it as like Greek though. Or wait, will they say Turkey? Angora? What? Oh my God. So Smyrna is how you say Izmir in Greek. Dude, Lebanon is actually close to the Arabic pronunciation. Australians in the chat just been absolutely disrespected. I'm sorry, fellow Anzac brothers. Lebanon.
What a week for Spain. The fascists are continuing to agitate, this time against
You know what's
gay
funny?
rights.
You know what's actually funny though? Like, Lebanon is like closer to the original spelling. So like, the irony is like they were so off that they got it right.
Well, I left Buffalo, New York and headed south on Interstate 71. I went through Columbus and Cincinnati, Ohio, and then went on Interstate 75 south and went to Lexington. And then from Lexington, I'm on Highway 60 right now, just 20 miles east of Lexington to this town of Versailles, Kentucky. Now we're headed to our-
Versailles. There's a Lebanon, Indiana too. They don't say chimney either. They say chimley. What? There's a castle in Versailles, Kentucky. God dang it. There's a goddamn castle there. What the fuck? That's a whole ass castle. What the fuck? The Kentucky castle? Did you hear how we pronounce Louisville in Kentucky? How do you pronounce it? Like Louisville, right? They don't say Louisville. Louisville? Wait, what the fuck? Louisville? Louisville. Call Louisville, brother. There's a Russiaville in Indiana that's pronounced Ruse-Ville. Shut the fuck up. Louisville. Yo, what's up? We're at Louisville right now, brother. Okay. I kind of want to watch. Okay, we're done with the fucking Klan shit. We're done with the water shortages. We got astrologists versus astronomers. Is astrology a science? Dude, they're running out of fucking ideas, bro. I swear to God. When you... This one's going to be for the crystal mommies, okay? Get at me, okay? I just... Like, they're running out of ideas. Now they're just like... I don't know what to say about this one. This is just like... This is what happens when you just completely run out of ideas and you just like fucking just, you know.
What led me wrong?
Is there a way you can tell if you're wrong or right?
Well, yeah, because
astrology?
I speak to my clients.
After that, we're gonna tune into the updates from the FBI Denver at fucking Mountain Time or whatever at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, not some fucking weirdo Mountain Time shit. And we'll do the update. A cute girl in my class started asking me about zodiac signs and astrology, and I said I was interested, but I know nothing about them. What do I do, Hasan? Dude, just learn, like, ask your mom when you're fucking... Actually, no, I don't know. Just make it up. Just, like, say that you were born on a time, because they're going to ask you that, so they can do, like, an astral chart for you. Okay? And then... I mean, just make shit up, honestly. Just make shit up and be like, I don't know. Run as fast as you can. Wait, why, dude? No, dude.
18 months, I guess.
A lot of girls are into astrology. Like, just learn about astrology a little bit. It will be beneficial for you, I promise. Like, run until what? Run until you reach a dude. Run away until you find a dude.
PogO.
I'm Ian. I'm an adventure astronomer and astrophotographer. What I love about astronomy is sharing the passion of the stars with people. I question science all the time. That's the whole point about science.
When I hear of astrologers, I think of people who kind of need guidance. Astrology is not a science. Science is something that requires proof, something that you can reproduce.
I think astrology is just a belief system, and I don't think it makes sense. It's not really...
Dude, by the way, like, dudes believe in dumbass shit too. Like, we got our own versions of astrology, okay? Like, it's a meme to, like, categorize this as, like, exclusively men versus women, but, like, you know, plenty of people believe in dumb shit, okay? Just, you know, it's fun. It's fun for them, all right? It's just, like, let people... You know, let people do fucking whatever they want to do, okay? Yeah, crypto is like astrology for dudes.
A science. I honestly believe that astrology just makes people happy.
Hi, my name is Trenton. I am a spiritual analyst. I definitely believe astrology is a science. We have discovered so much about the metaphysics of things and energies that are hidden.
I think my study benefits people because
The greatest gift that you can give someone is self-knowledge. It gives us our own little map of ourselves.
I believe that zodiac signs are totally relevant, but they're just a basis of a much deeper practice. They're the tip of the iceberg.
She did the reading, dude. She's like, there's more to it than that, you fucking pathetic fools. You just know about the zodiac signs? Guess what, dude? Why are you defending astrology so much if you think it's bullshit? I think it's just like a fucking coping mechanism, and also just, you know, it's like the least harmful fucking coping mechanism you can engage in. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's like fun little stories.
15 months.
Also, you know, a lot of hot girls are into astrology, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. Like, I'm saying it. So I'm just, you know, I like to have fun sometimes. I like to say, you know, crystals are sick. Okay, there you go. I said it. Fuck you.
Step forward if you agree. Astrology is a sham.
You can believe whatever you want to believe in, as long as, you know, it makes you happy, doesn't hurt others. But personally, I've just never really understood how, especially since we all study stars, how something that's so far away and that could potentially be gone could affect you when you were born. It just doesn't make sense to me scientifically.
One of the things that they don't account for, astrologers, is as time passes by, there's this thing called precession where the Earth's axis actually makes like a rotation. And these constellations were set like 2,000 years ago.
That's high.
And they still assume that these are the ones that are where the sun is when you were born.
I've heard this. Yeah, I've heard this before. It's like all that shit needs to be retconned now, right? Because it's not the same anymore. God damn, dude. Shut up. Shut up. You're ruining it. This is how you get no pussy, okay? If you say stuff like this, I'm going to be honest with you, it's just not happening, okay? So everything that these people are saying right here, the astronomers, okay, just like know that is the truth. They are correct. But like, if you want to be a no pussy haver, then, you know, you can do that. Be like, actually, the constellations changed. So technically, like, everything you know about modern day astrology needs to be reversed. Blah, 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 blah. Like, no, like, don't do that. Just don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Don't.
And also, you can't split them apart equally because each constellation has different sizes. You don't have the sun in one for 30 days. You just don't do that. And look, let's be honest. You can't divide people into these neat categories. There's almost 8 billion people on this planet. You're going to tell me that there's only 13 categories of what we are?
Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
Right. I think sham is kind of it's a negative word, but from a scientific standpoint.
Would you agree that astrology has a degree of predeterminism that can be used in negative ways, like discriminatory type shit? What? No. You want to know why? Because I'm happy with someone who's like, oh, I'm never fucking a Leo. If that's like how they operate, then that's fine. Like, that's chill. Like, that's a good way to discriminate, okay? But like outside of that, like, it's not, you know, codified. There is no historical precedence for astrology girls and boys being like, you know, we need to start fucking oppressing the Scorpios, okay? Like, there's no, that's insane. It's just like a ridiculous thing.
Standpoint, we don't see that there's evidence that we can't make predictions on people's lives based on the positions of the stars.
Can the disagreeers come forward?
Good discrimination, Pepega. Yes, that is actually someone who is self-discriminating in that respect is good. Why? Do you wanna be like? Do you want to be around a person who's like literally fucking taking astrology to that degree? No. So yeah, it's fine. That's great.
What?
I practice Western tropical astrology. And so the tropical system of astrology goes off of the equinoxes and the solstice. It has
nothing. I pretend to be vegan to get girls too. I don't pretend to like be an astrologist, dude. I just listen, okay?
Hassle.
I just nod. It's not that hard. Being a vegan actually requires sacrifice.
To do with the constellations, what you know of astrology in the Western world?
I'm also specialized in tropical astrology, and that's just one system in astrology, right? There's tropical and sidereal, those are the two systems, and they're separated by 23.4 degrees. It all depends on what system works for you.
So does that mean you have like a choice, or you see what everything means and you're like, okay, I want to pick that one, I want to study that one?
It's based off of what really resonates, right? And you'll know what resonates with you. You'll get this inner feeling through your chakral system, and you'll know right away.
Whether you resonate with Vedic astrology or Western astrology depends on whether you're more interested on using astrology for predictions or whether you're more interested on using astrology to understand yourself and validate and affirm the things that you feel in yourself.
You say astrology, meaning that the stars do matter, right? So what part do stars play in Western?
Bro, she is, I can just sense it, dude, okay? She's such a fucking Taurus rising, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now, that's real Scorpio behavior, Taurus rising. That's a heat sign. And I'm just making stuff up, but I sound convincing, right? Like, that's how I get you. You're all of a sudden, you're like, what? A heat sign? No, a fucking water sign, earth sign, earth chakra. Anyway, I mean, it's all fucking made up. Who cares? What's the difference, dude? Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read the made-up book, and I just made my own thing up, okay? My bad, dude. Aha, you're wrong. Yeah, it's all wrong. It's just all made up, so shut up, okay? I'm just having fun like they are. She, on the other hand, is not having fun. She's here to fucking, kick ass, dude, okay? She's here to fucking rip people's throats out.
Astrology.
It's not so much being born around the time that the constellation is in a certain place in the sky. You have this chart wheel and it's divided equally in 12 parts. So the rising would be dependent on that wheel, what sign, and not constellation, but what sign, depending on the tropical divisions, is on the eastern.
This is what Hasan, wait, he said, Chatter said, this is what Hasan texts girls after they leave. Habibi, I'm home alone. I say, Allah is with you. This is true.
Horizon. Then the rising is the first house, or it's the cusp of the first house, and there's 12 houses.
What does that mean? Because I hear that, and again, I'm not familiar with it. It just kind of sounds like a lot of...
Yeah, that's right, Ian. You're not. I mean, she's really into it, though. She's like a weeb, you know what I mean?
It's my birthday, Hasan. I hope you have a good day, Hasan.
Gibberish. Yeah, absolutely. If you think of a clock, the hands pointing to the numbers is not time. They just represent time. So it's the same when you think of the star.
Bro, you're so wrong. There's discrimination in Hinduism based on astrology. What the fuck? There are people called Mangliks who can't be married to other people because they were born a certain way. You don't know shit. Wait, what? That's based on astrology? I thought it was a caste system, dude. I thought there was like a
28 months.
I thought that there was a materialist reasoning for it.
Last few years, my man.
Also, why the fuck would I know that, dude? What the fuck? Someone said devious Mangliks. Stop, dude. There's no oh, Jesus Christ. It's one of the worst things, one of the worst memes, dude. I swear to God. This man caught all the astrology girls lacking. I stalked this astrology hoe Twitter for about a week and told her I was a Virgo, and she let me smash because she thought we was compatible. Little does she know I'm a fucking Scorpio. LMFAO, the universe just aligned your cheeks with this dick. Want to know how I know for a fact all this horoscope shit is a bunch of bullshit? All y'all commenting, this is exactly what a Scorpio would do. About dumb as shit, because I'm a Capricorn. Oh! Oh! Fucking destroyed, dude. Oh, wow. Wow. I need to fucking... Oh, dude. Oof. Oh, my God, dude. That is... Wow, that's so good. That's so fucking good. Let women enjoy things challenge? No, I don't have a problem with that at all. I literally just said that. That's how I started off this conversation. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know, do your thing.
Poggers.
Classic Capricorn? Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Shut the fuck up.
The planets, where they are in the chart, are not the energies that we're looking at. They're just representations of those energies. It's just the realm of possibilities that the way that you express action in your life could show up.
When we categorize different planets in astrology, it's just to give characteristics.
Motherfuckers would be like, man, this astrology shit is so fucking stupid. I am totally an ENTP though. You know what I mean? Like, there are so many different like categorizations
9 months
that are exactly just the same shit. Dude, I got the ENFJ stare, dude. That's me. That's so me. You tried liking a picture? Dude, I will ban you, okay? Stop outing me like this. I will fucking ban you, okay? I don't like that. I don't like when you call me out like that. Yes, I did. I thought that the picture was the tweet, and I was wrong, and I corrected. I course corrected. Now you're making it a bigger deal. No one saw it. Just you, motherfucker. What's up? Oh, yeah, look at me. Old Four Eyes over here. Oh, old Johnny, pay attention. That's sick, dude. Thank God. Thank God you caught that. Son of a bitch.
On the specific energies. To touch on a point that you brought up, like how can we be here and planets all the way out there, how are they affecting us? Energy cannot be created or destroyed, right? We all heard.
Lying about your sign to trick someone into sex is technically rape. Okay. Let me tell you something. First of all, what we just retweeted there is called a joke. This is a thing that creates humor and laughter in one's life, okay? It's something that is supposed to brighten your day. And when you read a joke like that, you're supposed to go, ha ha! Okay, this is a... If you're a leftist, you probably never experienced this before in your life. But you go, ha 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 ha! Okay? That's the normal reaction. So just do that next time.
That in our science classes growing up. So we are all bits and pieces.
That's not necessarily true. This is like essentially you're talking about like kind of conservation of energy and stuff like that, right? But like we live in a universe that, for example, may be infinite.
Yeah.
We don't know. And we never can because we're limited to a specific distance to how far we can see.
I guess what I was getting to is we're all bits and pieces of energy. So everything that exists in our universe is energy,
I
right?
think that we're getting confused with our definitions of energy. I think that's where the like we have a different definition of like more scientific definition of energy, and you guys have more of a
it's like a personality, like spiritual, yeah, like that. Like
yeah, I think there's for science like they have to be very careful about how they use the term energy because a lot of the times it can get hijacked, or even delving into the world of like quantum physics, they use the word quantum in a way that it's not supposed to be represented as.
My beliefs are supported by science.
So
like I don't give a fuck what kind of dumb shit you believe in, okay? I don't give a fuck what kind of dumb shit you believe in, as long as you get your vaccination, okay? As long as you believe in like modern medicine and shit. But if it's like, if you're using like astrology to be like, my day's gonna be good this week, and like, okay, it's sick. All right, cool. Like, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. You know what I mean? As long as you don't take it to the next level where you're like, actually the vaccine is turning you into a homosexual, and it's got a demonic random chatter post. Hey mom, what time was I born? Nope, stop talking to her. Okay. Mom is wrong. You can have a little fun as a treat, okay? I'm right. Your mom is wrong. You're no longer grounded. Don't worry.
You guys are probably like, astrology is not a science. But it is, because it's its own separate...
He's like, oh, astrology is not a science. But it is. But it fucking is. I will fucking kill you.
Field. Astrology, not a science. But it is, because but
it is.
its own separate field. Astrology has been a practice that has been used for civilizations.
What is a science to you? What does science mean to you?
Now, a science is anything that can be applied to the practical realm. I know we were saying a lot of talk about, oh, this is interpretive, or this could be used for predictive measures.
I have to pee so
but
bad.
It is something that is practical, right? I have to use math, and I have to use other basic science skills in order to pull up a chart. I'm looking at degree placement, right?
I think that fields could use science and still not be science. You could use math and science and it still not be a science. I think science comes with...
What's your degree? I'm sorry, what's your definition of science?
I think science comes with fact. There's a scientific method, so you start with a theory and then you prove it at the end. Say we randomly discover a new planet in our solar system, okay? Will it change what you guys
Absolutely,
believe?
because that would be something that we'd have to sit and try to study. We'd have to conduct research on that planet just as well as you guys would have to do. You guys would just be applying it in a different way. So I definitely look at our field as a science.
Are my beliefs backed by science? No, they're not. In fact, it's the opposite. Most scientists would say that I'm crazy. Do I believe that astrology is a type of science, a soft science? Yes, because I study psychology, I study therapy. There are people who say that therapy and psychology are not sciences. I also think that psychology and therapy are soft sciences. They're not rooted in the scientific method. They are rooted more in the person, in who that person is, and the potential of that human being and their energies.
But there's a difference there, because in psychology, we could...
I think she's taking a lot of liberties with that. She's like, hey, if psychology is a science, so is astrology. Respect. I respect that. I think that's a you know, it's just like she's doing the by your logic leap. The redefinition of words is fucking dangerous. The same as science schism early in the 1800s, where people didn't like that electricity was complicated, so they tried to make science simpler for even the layman to understand, but that just isn't how it is, and you can't even attempt to understand electricity and quantum physics without dedicated studies. It's an extension of anti-intellectual sentiment. Shut up, nerd. Okay, we get it, bro. Yeah, all right, dude, you're a fucking nerd, okay? Shut up, nerd. Astrology's a science. I said it. Can you take that mark off your wall, please? Sorry for the spam, but it hurts me to see. You know what it hurts me? When you fucking spam dumb shit in the chat. Like, that's what hurts me. Guess what, dude? You can stop. Or I will stop you. I'm going to time you out right now.
See, we could scan the brain and see the chemical imbalances. We could see what's missing. We could see the neurons firing. We could see exactly why things are happening, and we could prove that. So,
but you can't always prove the treatment.
But we can also look at a chart. We can also look at a chart and look at how the energies are interacting with a person. And
dude, I love that. Dude, they sold me. They sold me. That's right. They fucking sold me, dude. Hey, sorry, we got charts too, bitch. That's right, dude. That's fucking right. Turns out if you have a chart, that means it's a science. This is a science, okay? Yeah, you get a chart, it's science. That's how it works. Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. There's like the whitest chatter on the planet. Her name is literally Ebony. What the fuck? Yes, dude, Ebony is a name, okay? Chill the fuck out. Why are you freaking out, dude? Why? Why are you freaking the fuck out? Oh, he's Turkish. I suspect the only time this Turkish boy has ever fucking heard the name Ebony is, you know, not as a name, but instead of a category, I assume. So that's why he's losing his fucking mind. There's a bit of a self-report from the Turk here. It's the name, dude. Okay? Calm down. Jesus Christ.
correlated to what is on the chart.
I think energies and like neurons.
And
I know
I keep using energies, and that's also what I'm trying to say. Somebody had to be like, why is that energy affecting me in this way? Somebody had to sit and study these things. A team had to do research on these things.
I don't have science to prove why I believe.
Bro, then, but like this means everything that has been studied, regardless of how fucking silly it might be, is technically a science, including, what was the rock guy? Mud Fossil University. God, he is not doing any favors. This guy is that lady of the astrology team. Like, he's just like so confidently incorrect. Did you post this? Every beautiful woman is allowed to believe 3 to 5 ridiculous things. I do agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I not only agree with that, but I also like that. I think that is like, that's what makes people more interesting. Yeah. Beautiful only? No, I think that they're just like saying that as a joke, but, or rather like adding the beautiful as like a fucking, I don't know. Someone else's tweet. Shut up. You apply cop phrenology like a science too? Yeah, that's, again, that is what is known as a joke. Like, the joke is exaggeration there. Like, obviously, it's not a real thing. Phrenology is not real. It is a fake racist science, okay? So when I do cop phrenology, I'm actually joking.
What I believe. It's just, I've been studying this for 7 years and I've been practicing professionally for 4 years. And astrology has not led me wrong. Like, I don't miss.
Except for like the entirety of what you just mentioned, which is ironically astrology letting you astray by, you know, making you focus all your energy and effort on a totally made up thing.
Is there a way you can tell if you're wrong or right?
Well, yeah, because I speak to my clients. I never tell my clients, like, this definitely happened for you, and if you don't agree, then you're wrong. I'll say, oh, this could be an indication of this. Is this true? And they'll say yes, or if they say no, I'll say, well, maybe it can be interpreted in this different way. That's also where the interpretive thing comes in, is that it doesn't play out the exact same every time, which is why it can't be pinned down by
and
science.
That's why you can't call it a science. Yeah. It's not reproducible. Science is something that is rigorously tested, and it's stuff that's reproducible. You have to be able to reproduce results. What astrology is interpretive. So you might misinterpret things because it's not really reproducible. Like, you're not going to always get somebody right. The reason why I didn't step forward for this prompt was because I think it's irrelevant. Like, I think beliefs are different than facts. And, you know, I might really believe in God, for example. I might, right? And that's not backed by science.
You know, science is science, right? So it doesn't matter if I believe astronomy. It doesn't matter what I believe. It just is or isn't.
Celestial objects influence people's mood.
I mean, if I'm driving home, maybe I had a bad day and I see the moon coming up. It's so beautiful. Like, how can that not affect your mood, right?
My boy's trying to, hey, that's right. You know what he's doing, Ian. I know what you're doing, Ian. Yeah, that's right, baby. My man. Yep. I see what you're doing, bro. That's right. Open the door a little bit, you know, leave it open. I fucking love the moon, bro. I swear to God. Yo, that moon, dude, it makes me feel some type of way. When I see that moon, dude, fuck. Oh, yeah. He's just like, little door open, okay? Oh, yeah, it's not a science, but also, but the moon? Little crystal action makes me feel good, you know? That's right.
It's just so gorgeous. I do a lot of astronomy outreach. You know, I show people the planets or the moon through telescopes. Or total solar eclipse that we've seen, we were all like in tears. It was just so beautiful. So yes, definitely things that happen up there can affect.
You know how the moons affect bodies of water, right? The
You
closer
are literally a whore, Hasan. I'm joking, man.
the moon is, the higher the waves are.
But also, I'm not joking. Like, I'm joking, but I'm also not joking.
It is the lower the waves are, right? That's why we have tides, kind of, sort of, right? But we're made up of 70% water. The moon in astrology talks about our intuition, our feelings, our.
I love this take. I've heard this so many fucking times, dude. I've heard this so many times. The moon, if it impacts the water, and we're 70% water, so the moon impacts us drastically, like the tides. Yeah, like when the high tide is, I'm just full of water, okay? And when it's low tide, no water. I'm so dehydrated during low tide, dude. It's crazy. You know who else had this idea? Avatar, motherfucker. Blood bending. What this dude is literally describing is blood bending, okay? Let's keep going.
Our emotion. There are so many other planets and celestial bodies that are definitely doing that. So I'm so happy that you said yes, because it is definitely true.
See?
I'd love to.
That is literally the reaction you're going to get. He did that on purpose. He's like, I love the moon. Look at how much they love that shit. They're like, oh, yes.
To know what you think about the correlation between the 28-day cycle of the moon and the female hormonal cycle.
There must be something there. I'm not an evolutionary biologist, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer rising, so I feel the moon, and I know from personal experience that, yeah, planets affect the moon.
I'll have to say I really liked your interpretation of that. Because, you know, the moment that you stepped up, I was like, okay, I know what's coming. I know what it is, because I do agree on that. I mean, look, Mars is really far away. What is Mars gonna do, like, you know, to my mood? It just doesn't. Even the gravitational force that we experience between planets that are further away, it's really nothing.
Can I ask what makes you say that with such certainty?
Because I do physics, and so I know how gravity, like the force of gravity works.
Sure, but we have plenty of anecdotal, I guess you could say, evidence.
What the fuck? Bro, she literally went, oh, you know, you do science? Well, guess what? I got anecdotes. I've never heard someone say that before. That's pretty awesome. Like, she straight up said, yeah, well, guess what? I got anecdotes. I know a guy. That's sick. That is Sigma behavior, dude. Literally. Oh, yeah? Oh, you got empirical evidence? Dude, guess what? I got anecdotal evidence. What's up? I know a guy who knows a guy. Get fucked.
Well, the thing is, if you believe something, right? Mm-hmm. You already believe it. And then the thing that I really have to mention this, like the thing that you mentioned about the correlation between like women's periods and the moon is moving away from us. So eventually it's not gonna orbit in the same in the same way. And so
And that's why women's periods are fucked, dude. That's it. That's why 70% of my body is water, and that's why you're not supposed to drink as much water anymore. New York Times told me so, because the moon is moving away. Yeah, real shit.
Then I think there's a big thing right now that we're using between correlation and causation. I think that's another big divide that we're seeing right now. Like when people...
Why are you trying to say correlation means causation to people who are just saying like, oh, you got data? Well, I got anecdotes. Like, it's over. That conversation is done, dude. When someone knows what anecdotal evidence is and says like, I don't give a fuck, like I know a guy, it's done. Like, you can't further that conversation. You are talking to a person who will never listen to you unless you turn around and you're like, I actually fuck with the moon heavy. Like, you know what I mean? Heavy flow shit, straight up. And then they will listen to you because you're agreeing with her. And that's it. And that's what happens with anecdotes. So it's a wrap at that point.
People are like in a mood or like they're really happy to go outside and they're like, oh, there's Mars or the moon is full or whatever. That doesn't make sense to me, where people can kind of not blame their behavior, but associate it with what's happening. Like, there's a correlation, but we can't see the causation.
She's so disgusted. She's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I just said I care about anecdotes that agree with me.
That's
I guess
the
that
problem.
goes back to my my argument that I posed earlier about how energetic things are affecting us. We're affected by this energy, even if it's so many light years away or if it's right here.
Chat, they're not live yet. They're not gonna go live on time, are they? Oh fuck, they are.
Was last seen a body.
Oh wait, never mind. They're not.
Been found during today's search efforts. Hey there, folks.
Let's go, dude. JB
on WFLA. Now let's show you our live feed from Grand Teton National Park. You can see
Let's
here
go. JB's gonna describe to us what the fucking window is washed with, dude.
So we're about 1 minute away here, at least from the scheduled press conference time. The scheduled press conference for 6 o'clock Eastern. 5.
Sorry, I mean, all you know. We are excited to see our boy JB Biuno, who is just the absolute fucking legend. But also at the same time, like someone died and they found the body. So let's just fucking, you know, let's just dial it back, okay? It's hard not to get excited when we see our boy JB, you know, on the ones and twos, just absolutely fucking destroying it, just doing a freaking awesome job. You know, JB takes no shits, okay? JB will tell you when it's the top of the hour and there's a 60-second ad break. JB will tell you you can avoid those ads if you subscribe. I feel like I literally just ran an ad break. Like that's how fucking quickly time is flying right now. Anyway. Yeah, JB will tell you that you can, you know, you can subscribe for $4 in September if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. And that way you'll have an ad-free broadcasting experience. They'll tell you you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. You can use an ad blocker or a VPN if you don't want to subscribe. JB will give you the opportunities, you know. And lastly, he'll tell you you should steal your wife's boyfriend's Amazon Prime and connect it to your Twitch Prime to get 1 free Prime subscription a month. If you don't want to see the ad breaks anymore, here's the ad break now.
A press conference has been called here pertaining to an update in Gabby Petito's disappearance as we understand it. And so we're moments away here from finding out what that update is. And again, the coroner's office reporting that a body has been found. So sticking to the facts here, that's what we know here at this time. You can hear some of the chatter coming in here, folks. We're live a little bit early, even though we were live about 2 or so minutes before the top of the hour here. Went live a little bit early here. And
he said it!
Press conference hasn't gotten underway here. Why are we live a little bit early? Because it takes time for, of course, all the shares and everything to occur on social media, all the retweets to occur.
Why is he describing this?
It gives everybody the opportunity to kind of file in here, comment back and forth. We're going to be featuring your comments here coming up with hashtag HeyJB as we do here on WFLA Now.
Bro, I love him, dude. He's like,
Live,
yeah, we started earlier because, you know, we just wanted you to file in, you know, share, get those shares out. That's right. I'm going to do that too. I'm the boyfriend of someone's wife, then steal the fucking husband's account. No dead air, dude. JB, no dead. JB, no dead air. Biuno.
Here, folks. So we were live a little bit earlier on today for the search for Brian Laundrie. And people were asking at that time, what's going on in Wyoming? What's going on in Wyoming? This is what was going on in Wyoming. I want to keep the press conference here on screen.
Well, we've got some drone footage going on.
So let's go split screen here. Left side of the screen here, folks, is the podium. We're waiting for that press conference to get underway here momentarily. When it starts, we go full screen, we listen in, we find out what this update is. On the right side of your screen, these are search efforts.
What is going on in Wyoming, dude?
Real coverage of that search effort that was underway today here. So Grand Teton National Park. There you can see some of the cars there that were parked, going through some of the areas here that had been mentioned as possible locations as to where that white van had been located. So the search efforts were underway here. We've had simultaneous search efforts here, folks. Simultaneous. Because right now, and it still stands this way at this moment, we have a dual missing persons case for this engaged couple that left on July 2nd from New York in that white Ford van going across the country, posting on social media. The couple, of course, being Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Brian Laundrie being, of course, Gabby's fiance and the person of interest in this case. Brian Laundrie is missing. And we were live, excuse me, We were live earlier on today with a update as to the search efforts. And right now, the search area in Florida, where Brian Laundrie could possibly be, again, seen leaving on Tuesday in hiking gear, or said to have left family on Tuesday with hiking gear. The area where he is said to be is so vast and expansive, but it is a fraction of the size of the area that is Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. So we're about to get an update here, folks. Thanks for spending a portion of your evening here with us. I haven't even looked too much here at some of the folks that are...
JB, give us the attention, dude. What the fuck? We need it from you, Jay.
Platforms here, and I can see hello to our YouTube audience, hello to our Twitter audience, hello to our Facebook audience. A reminder here, folks, I've been live here pretty much the last...
All right, I got some fucking crazy shit for you from Brian Enton, okay? The Red, White, and Bethune family bloggers were giving me permission to share this video. The family says they were driving around Grand Teton National Park around 6 p.m. August 27th and spotted Gabby Petito's van. They were just going through the old videos, and they saw the van. We actually weren't able to find
any sites, and we ended up driving back through, saw it again, but here it is on the left. So.
And I slowed it down so you can possibly see it a little bit better.
But kind of freaky for a late Saturday evening, but we just kind of had a brain fart. Oh my God, there's that van. So if anybody can help, I know the FBI is looking for all the help they can get onto the case.
The family says this is in the Spread Creek dispersed camp area of the park. Here are the photos the police provided to us of the van, where it is now at the Northport Police Department. This is the van itself now. Also, what's fucking nuts is, like, they have some responses, and the back van door was open and then closed upon them driving up to it. The zoomed in and slowed way down so you can see the back door close as they approach. I don't know about that part, but this is crazy. Those are sandals.
Love the streams, Hasan Hassel. You made my worldview way better.
Those do be looking like sandals. And that is the same hat. But also, I don't know where the what do you call it? Like, where this puts them. Like, I don't know if August 27th is like before she went missing, or if it's after she went missing. That Twitter name is Astrology LMAO. Wait, where? Astrology Academy. Oh my God. Oh, well, see? There you go, dude. You can't be fucking...
We actually weren't able to find any sites, and we ended up driving back through, saw it again, but here it is on the left. So.
And I slowed it down so you can...
Was that door open? Like, I can't tell. I'm going to look at it again. Okay, we're going to look at it closely.
We actually weren't able to find any sites.
No, right? That black bar that you see in the middle, that is just simply the ladder, I think. I think people are mistaking the ladder for...
We actually weren't able to find any sites, and we ended up driving back through, saw it again, but here it is on the left. So.
And I slowed it down so you can possibly see it a little bit better.
No, I think it's just the ladder. I think people think that it's like
kind of freaky
door.
For a late Saturday evening, but we just kind of had a brain fart. Oh my God, there's that van. So.
Okay, let's get back to JB.
To Brian Enton. Again, follow him on News Nation, follow him on air and online.
Bro, that is not the guy. I think that's just like...
has not been revealed, and they won't say if it was a man or a woman. Let's break down...
Get to the presser,
some
JB!
Of the key questions that are going to be asked in this press conference. Give you a little bit of a primer
here. Get to the fucking presser, JB! Shut up!
Of course, the first questions are going to be, and what we anticipate happening here is an announcement being made, and then a question and answer period. And we hope to find out whether or not the body that was found here today during the search in Grand Teton National Park, whether or not that was Gabby Petito, or based on, of course, preliminary results here, if they believe that.
Oh, never mind. That guy was just testing the microphone. God damn it, dude. I can't believe I I can't believe I thought JB would be unprofessional enough to speak over a fucking live video when it's going on. That's just me. That's me behavior. That's HasanAbi behavior. JB would literally never do that. It was just a fucking microphone tester guy. And like, obviously, you know, JB is a friend of the working class. So like, you know, he probably does believe that the microphone tester guy has a lot of important things to say. But right now, JB is making up, you know, he's trying to use the time. He's trying to use as much time as he possibly can to, like, you know, let out as much information as possible.
The body to be there. What condition was the body in? Was there an attempt to cover up the body? Was there an attempt to conceal it? Was it found near where the van was? And this is new video that came in.
Yeah, the reality is what we learned from that lesson is never doubt the streamer. So like, for example, when chat says like, oh dude, the video is live already, like why aren't you on the video? Or like, shut the fuck up over the video. Like, yeah, just like I doubted JB, chat should also recognize that they doubt me from time to time and should never do that ever the fuck again.
This is courtesy of, and make sure I have this right, Jen Bethune, Red, White, and Bethune. Big thank you to them for providing us with this video. And this is the video that they found on, and I want to make sure that I have the date here correct. August 27th is when they believe that this video was shot. And this is a massive clue. Now, based on the video here, the video shows us a, what does the video show us? The video shows us a van here parked off, this is Grand Teton National Park, a van here that was parked on the left side of the road here, kind of an odd spot to be parked. People on Reddit and TikTok have been combing through this video to determine whether or not this is, in fact, it's hard. You can't see too well if it's Florida plates, but trying to comb through and determine whether or not this is, in fact, the Laundry and Petito vehicle. And then also, too, people have been combing through the background of this video, trying to figure out exactly what they can see. And there's a lot of people trying to enhance this video on Reddit and on TikTok.
Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta interrupt this broadcast to say that Simu Liu is actually a fucking chatter. One of those fucking annoying ass chatters who constantly fucking says Ariana Grande is too young looking. Is it legal for Ariana Grande to be dating Big Sean? Just wondering. That's right, dude.
This was early.
Just wondering, Andy.
They have been using all means possible here. Oh, I think we have them walking up to the podium here, folks. Let's listen in.
Right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll have time for a brief statement. Because this is an ongoing investigation, we won't have time for questions. Please.
I might have juiced the audio.
Good afternoon. My name is Charles Jones. I'm the Supervisory Senior Resident Agent here in Wyoming for FBI Denver. Standing with me here today are Acting Chief Ranger Matt Wilbur with the National Park Service, Hunter Bailey, who is Chief of the National Park Service Investigative Services Branch. We also have Teton County Sheriff Matt Carr and Jackson Police Chief Michelle Weber. First and foremost, on behalf of the FBI personnel and our partners, I would like to extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to Gabby's family. Joe and Tara Petito and Jim and Nicole Schmidt. As every parent can imagine, this is an incredibly difficult time for the family and friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. We ask that you all respect the privacy as they mourn the loss of their daughter. As you are aware, FBI personnel, in coordination with our partners at National Park Service, the Forest Service,
I mean, he said the mourning the loss of the daughter is over.
Jackson Police Department have been conducting an investigative activity in the vicinity of the Spread Creek dispersed camping area. Earlier today, human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabby Petito. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby, but her family has been notified of this discovery. The cause of death has not been determined at this time. We appreciate your continued support and patience as we work through this process. The vicinity around Spread Creek campsite will remain closed to the public until further notice. This is an active and ongoing investigation, so we ask everyone maintain distance from law enforcement personnel and equipment, vehicles, and related activity for their own safety, as well as to protect the integrity of our work and respect privacy for Gabby's family. We appreciate the tremendous support from the public. The support from the public's response to request of tips has been remarkable. We continue to seek information from anyone who utilized the Spread Creek dispersed camping area between the dates of August 27th and August 30th.
The fact that they let Brian go and he wasn't under like round-the-clock surveillance is psychotic to me. I don't know.
In that area. Please share any new information with the FBI at tips.fbi.gov.
I'm not saying arrest him immediately, right? Like, because, you know, there's a little thing called the law, and you can't do that, but like at least surveil him a little bit. What the fuck?
Photos and videos can also be uploaded at fbi.gov/Petito. We thank our partners at the National Park Service, the U.S. Forest Service.
Yeah, he could still be innocent. Very unlikely, but he could be innocent.
Collaboration and diligence.
The only problem here is that he was still seen as the leading, like, he was seen as a prime, not suspect, but like a person of interest.
Knowledge of the rugged terrain that we're dealing with, which made this process much more difficult. We greatly appreciate the invaluable skill and expertise of the Teton County Search and Rescue Team. We also thank the community of Jackson and the surrounding areas for the hospitality and for accommodating a rapid influx of law enforcement personnel in the area. In order to protect our investigative process and increase probability of successful prosecution should it be necessary, we have no additional comments. We appreciate your cooperation and respect for Gabby's family, loved ones, during this difficult time. Thank you.
Like, I understand why you don't just like fucking throw the dude in jail and throw the key away, okay? Like, we are a nation of laws, okay? You can't fucking do that, right? Because like, it's technically a missing persons case right now. Until this very moment, it was considered a missing persons case. Now it's a murder investigation. So obviously, like, there are rules that you need to fucking follow. And despite the fact that the dude was like insanely suspicious, I mean, in every fucking sense of the word, like, there is a reason why that you can't just like, you know, there's a reason why you can't just like fucking drop everything and just, you know.
Authorities at Grand Teton National Park.
Oh, I want to see
a body matching Gabby Petito's description found by hard-working search members here today, Sunday, September 19th, 2021. And Gabby Petito's family has been informed of the tragic news. Hey there, folks. JB Buno here with you live on WFLA Now. That's 6 o'clock. Presser was difficult for even members of law enforcement to deliver the news here, the news that we have all been fearing now for the last almost week of this story. Every single solitary person that I spoke to personally off the clock when I talked to them about this story, when I told them the details, when the story began to first gain traction Monday, Tuesday of last week, when I talked to them and I said this was a couple that went, an engaged couple that went on a cross-country road trip. They were together and they made it all the way from your posting on social media, all the way through to Wyoming, to Utah, to that area of the country. And then the social media trail of breadcrumbs went cold. And Brian returned to the Tampa Bay area, to Northport, Florida, with her van, and Gabby was missing, and Gabby was not part of that trip back here to Florida. The most common response that I got was, this doesn't feel right. That's not good. This doesn't add up. This stinks. That was the response that I got. And as the story progressed over the week, the situation just, it got worse. The video came out from
Stay
Utah.
Stay strong, Brian.
There was a domestic
Stay strong,
call,
JB.
and that the police here wanted to see if Gabby was safe. During this moment, investigators are talking to Gabby about her well-being, and what to do, but also trying to figure out exactly what happened. Brian, as we get in some stray audio here, let me just kind of take care of that.
Take care of that,
Brian
JB.
had scratches on his face. Gabby, clearly distraught here. Something just wasn't right between this couple. There have been people examining.
How did this become a moment? Telegenic, pretty white couple. Both of them are like attractive. White girl goes missing. They documented a lot of their stuff. Everybody loves true crime. The dude that's like high key very likely did it. Does the most suspicious shit you can do. Apparently there's actually a fucking thing called like white woman syndrome or something, like in the media when there's like a missing case for like a pretty white girl, there's always a lot of coverage over it. Like, I mean, that doesn't mean that this is not missing white woman syndrome. Yeah. That doesn't mean that this is not like an important story. Of course it is, but you know, I mean, every missing person story is devastating. You just don't give a shit when it happens to sex workers. You don't give a shit when it happens to like black women. You don't give a shit when it happens to trans people. It's just like it's happening regularly all around us. But the real reason why this is like a national story is because it's a pretty white girl who's from like a upper middle class family, and now it's you know.
So they came up here, they gave us their information. We were told we were not allowed to ask questions, and they left, and they were in and out. And so it's just really heartbreaking news.
When we watch ACS, you always said always get a lawyer first. Yeah, when you're suspicious or when you're the criminal, yes. I tell you, like, always get a lawyer first. Even if you didn't do the crime, always get a lawyer. But also, I'm helping you do the crime in that situation, okay? So that's one. So yeah, if he did the crime, yeah, he did the right thing, but he still did the fucking crime. He did the right thing for self-preservation, but he still did the crime. And also on top of that, his fucking asshole lawyered up before he even revealed that Gabby Petito was missing, okay? He lawyered the fuck up. He left this person behind, no one knows where or how, drove the fucking van that they bought together that's like functionally her van, back to fucking Florida, lawyered up, and then the family actually said, yeah, Gabby Petito's missing. Like, he didn't even fucking come out and was like saying that she was missing. So, you know, he did like literally every bad thing you can do.
That is not,
and is also missing himself now. He's on the lam.
of course, at the center of this story are the families that we're talking about here. We're talking now, we'll talk about the Laundrie family here in just a moment. But we're not.
Oh, we'll talk about them. All right, he said.
We've been talking about this story for way too long. We are not moving on to the Laundrie aspect of this story until we give Gabby what she deserves.
Isn't broadcasting this playing into MWWS and white supremacy broadly? Dude, you asked this question before, and like, I don't know how to fucking answer you, dude. Like, it's such a psychotic fucking take to think that like I'm advancing white supremacy. Because like like, what do you want me to do? Like, not care? You want me to just be like, dude, yeah, who gives a fuck? You know, people go missing every day. Like, it's one of the most psychotic fucking takes that like a Twitch channel is actually, you know, promoting white supremacy because we're like fascinated by a fucking true crime story that is unfolding right in front of our eyes. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with your brain, dude. I swear to God. It's just like an insane take.
They've flown to Wyoming. They have flown down here to Florida.
Damn, JB is like fucking crying.
They have done countless interviews.
Why not cover a black woman missing instead? You only care about her because she's pretty and white, dude. You guys are fucking deranged, dude. Like, literally fucking deranged. Like, actually just like the most deranged people. Oh, this dude's name is Soy Mongol. What the fuck? I mean, he's probably a fucking psycho.
5 months of hot takes.
Fucking 4chan groiper over here. BIPOC designation is one founded on exclusion. Please don't fucking associate with these idiots in the movement. Why not cover a black woman that's missing instead? You're only caring about this core story because she's pretty and white. It's a true crime story that is like unfolding. It's like, you know, it's a matter of public interest. People
let's let's bring up some of the.
You made your chat race obsessed.
Some of the comments.
Again, another fucking idiotic take. How if I am responsible for my chat, don't you recognize that like me being like stop being a fucking psychopath is actually me cleaning up chat's behavior? Or are you just more focused on like making idiotic assumptions and being and trying to think that you're in the right? Anyway. Also, race obsessed is the biggest fucking self-report take you can ever have, dude. What public is she of interest to? Public that likes to watch true crime unfold in front of their eyes. Is that a good answer for you, dumbass? Like, go consume more morally righteous content, dude. Just turn it off right now. Just go read Das Kapital, okay? Like, seriously. Just here, Dapper Alexander, I helped you along the way. I permanently banned you. Any other chatters want that? For the record, Hasan went into this topic knowing this to begin with. I literally mentioned it like 3 times. I mentioned it so many fucking times, like missing white women syndrome. Like, even before I knew that there was a terminology for it called missing white women syndrome, I literally came into the subject saying, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is a horrible thing, but horrible things happen all the fucking time. But the real reason why everybody cares about this is because, like, you know, this is a telegenic story. And that's precisely why there's a lot of fucking media attention on this, because, you know, this is a person that's missing, but also, you know, on top of that, they're vloggers. They have a lot of video. There's a lot of like elements in the story, including her being like a pretty white girl, that factors into this. And that's it. That's what it is.
Use to digest, and we're going to do it here together. I never met this girl. And if this type of story had occurred 30, 40 years ago, maybe this type of a response wouldn't be in me. But you watch enough YouTube videos. This is a 2021 story, in that you watch enough YouTube videos, Instagram clips, you see enough pictures, and you feel, and I'm sure that people out there are thinking the same thing. You feel like you knew a little bit about who Gabby was. No one knows more than the Gabby Petito family and those closest to Gabby, but just, she was a free spirit as we understand it. She was somebody that loved to go on adventures. She was somebody who was magnetic and loved sharing her experiences with the world. And
yeah, the funniest thing is, like, while this was going on, I talked about indigenous women that had gone missing, a sex worker that was that had gone missing. But like, everybody only comes in here and be like, just to say like, aha, black women go missing every day and you're not covering them, you white supremacists. Meanwhile, like, you literally don't have a fucking separate story. You're gonna Google it right now to prove a fucking point. You're literally going to Google it right now to prove a point. You had no idea if there were other people that were missing. You are just going to Google it. There are actually indigenous folks in my fucking chat that straight up sent me links and shit that we talked about before. But you right now, motherfucker, you are just coming up with it right now because you want to fucking win a goddamn argument. That's how little you give a fuck about other people going missing. That's how little you give a fuck about black women going missing. That you are straight up going to Google it now just to fucking write it in the chat to be like, this person's gone missing, you didn't cover it.
But now
that's how little you care, because all this is to you is just an argument on the internet.
So let's just take a moment here. What we're gonna do is we'll step away for 90 seconds. 90 seconds. And just say and let everybody just have a moment, just a moment of silence here. This is for Gabby Petito. We'll be back in 90 seconds to continue the conversation here and where this now goes. But for what we'll do is here, folks, we're gonna pause this.
One more month until the baby is here, Haspoggers.
And a prayer for Gabby Petito.
It's so fucking silly. Like, it's such a dumb thing. Not to be all men's rights or anything, but she admitted to assaulting him, meaning there was already a history of violence in the relationship, and the cops were like, well, I don't think she meant it and let her go. No way the guy would have gotten away with it, but women often do, which led her in the situation where violence was already present. What the fuck? Dude, you are such a psycho, dude. That's what your takeaway is? That, like, she kickstarted the violence? That's why she's murdered now? Like, because she fucking kickstarted the... Dude, I don't care about the moment of silence that JB Buno is posting for Gabby Petito, okay? The fuck? I don't give a shit that he wants to do a moment of silence. I'm going to do coverage, okay? Shut up. Yeah, that was a psychopathic take. I'm an indigenous chatter that's been around for a few months, and honestly, you've talked more about indigenous people in NA and other minority rights than any of these other non-native streamer I've seen on the platform. Jesus Christ, dude. What makes me so mad about the media's obsessive coverage of this is that I had no idea about the police gangs until like Gravel Institute video. The story is sad, but it infuriates me how the media masturbates to this kind of content. Yes, the media personally operates in a way where they care about profits. They care about fucking ratings. This is, like I said, this is like a high rating story. This is something that people are going to care about. You care about it. Look at that. There's 38,000 people in this fucking chat right now on a Sunday afternoon because everyone is fucking trying to figure it out. Everyone wants to know what the fuck's going on. Okay? That's just the reality.
JB Buno here with you live on
All right,
WFLA
get
now.
back to us,
I've been reading
JB.
through some of the comments.
Tell us how it is, JB.
For being here with us. We've been that was a moment of silence for Gabby Petito and a moment a moment of reflection for everyone. A moment where we can just send some prayers for the Petito family, the family that just wanted to find their daughter. They did, but not in the way that they had originally hoped. We've gotten in the last several moments, we've gotten in some updates that we're going to get to. Just first here, before we do that, just a couple of comments that we'll animate here on screen. You can use hashtag HeyJB. That's the only way that we animate comments on screen, so that if you don't want your name and whatever your account profile picture is, we won't animate your comment on screen unless you absolutely want us to. And if you want us to, please use hashtag HeyJB. Michelle Mann, hashtag HeyJB. May her family find peace and may Gabby fly high. Let her wings soar. A very touching comment here from Michelle. From Anastasia, hashtag HeyJB. My thoughts and prayers are with the Petito family. Justice for Gabby. Let's first and foremost show you the area where this all happened here today. So this is video that we just got in. Let me make sure that I attribute this video properly. Very important to give the proper credit here to those who shot this video. And this is from, and I'll make sure I have this right here.
He does proper.
I thought I had it right up here on one of my screens.
He does proper attributions, dude.
Here. This is from KSL. KSL Chopper 5. This was where the body of Gabby Petito, or the body again. We have to continue to repeat this now.
I will never do proper attributions
stage of the
because I'm a fucking piece of shit.
And the identity process here, but a body matching Gabby Petito's description has been found here in this location. But it's enough of a match preliminarily to contact the Petito family and inform them what has happened. These were the search efforts that were underway here today, and this is where they found a body. This video has been screened here. The video has been screened.
My man gave the attributions down to the fucking name of the chopper, bro. He gave the credit to the vehicle.
Of course, we're not showing anything that we're not supposed to. But this is where Gabby was found. And now, and back to the commenter here a moment ago, justice for Gabby. There needs to be justice for Gabby Petito. There needs to be justice for Gabby Petito. And we don't know how swift that justice is. But let me just say this. Before we take more of your hashtag HeyJB comments, and now we carry this conversation forward into a man's name here that I'm going to start saying over and over again here in a few minutes.
I don't know if this is his first news story, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, dude. You can probably notice like the difference in coverage between me and JB.
5 months.
But like, I've covered so many fucking stories like this, and like endless amounts of fucking death and destruction that like he is like distraught by this shit. I'm like, no, we're gonna move on to the next murder tomorrow. And I'm actually shocked at how like dramatic his telling of the events are. I mean, and the story is really fucking shitty. It's horrible, but goddamn, dude, like, I'm fucking broken, dude. This is how you're supposed to normally act, I think. I'm so broken. No, it's not JCS, Chad. I've been covering the worst shit on the planet every single fucking day for the past like 8 years, dude. Every single day. Like racist attacks.
Yo, shout out to my offliners.
Like police brutality. Missing people, dead people. Crazy.
It's been an exhausting week. And they've been searching. They were searching all day yesterday, all day today. And we can only
maybe because you don't have kids? Wait, you think JB has kids?
This news is I would imagine, I'll just say this. I would imagine that this news reaches the ears of Florida law enforcement here, and they're going to want all the search efforts. This has been a grueling search in Myakkahatchee, in rural Sarasota. We can only hope now that this kicks them in and kicks them into a whole nother gear. Not that they needed a whole nother gear, but provides them with an extra jolt of motivation here to find Brian.
Yeah, how dare you say I don't have fucking kids? I got 30,000 kids, bro. What the fuck?
But let's hope that they are reinvigorated here tonight, because they want to do what they can for the Petito family and bring this to justice, bring this story to justice. All right, it's time to do a more thorough discussion here on what we know, what we don't know, and on Brian Laundrie here. Okay, so let's now start. Let's get into this here. Let's talk about Brian Laundrie. Nothing has changed as of this time with Brian Laundrie. He is still a missing person. He is still a person of interest and a missing person. He is not a suspect at this time.
Yeah, right.
That could change. An examination of the body, an examination of the area where the body was found, the autopsy, all of this is going to be conducted now to determine whether or not there's any evidence in Wyoming that Brian Laundrie can be officially labeled as a suspect. Right now, this is a missing person search.
I mean, they're right. He's right, but like, I mean, he's sus as fuck.
At this time, I want to reiterate this. Some very strong-worded comments for Brian Laundrie here in the comment section. But we have to report it as is. And right now, Brian Laundrie, and this could change with a tweet in 5 seconds, but right now, Brian Laundrie is a person of interest in a missing persons case. So if they were to find him at this moment, at this time, he can't be charged with a crime until they say that he can be charged with a crime because they have evidence to justify the crime being, of course, charged against him. So that's where we are with this. So now that we kind of got that out of the way, let's talk about what we don't know and what we do know. We don't know the cause of death. We don't know the condition that the body was found in. We don't know what kind of evidence was found with the body. We don't know if there was an attempt to conceal the body. We don't know if the body was found at the bottom of a ravine. We don't know if the body was found in a shallow grave. We don't know if the body was found under a blanket. Or I don't want to go into the gruesome details, but we don't know what condition the body was found in.
Fucking chill, bro.
Out of respect for the Petito family, of course, we don't know the condition that the body was found in. So this is all now a process. It's a process that I think that a lot of folks would hope, dearly hope, would be.
Isn't being a person of interest in fleeing some sort of crime? No.
When my brain starts to rot?
I mean, I think they can hit him with obstruction of justice, or I think they can hit him with obstruction of justice now, or not even, probably not even, because he's not. First of all, it wasn't a murder case. It's still not a murder case technically, but let's be fucking real. Like, it looks like it. That's number one. Number two, when there's no body, there's no murder. When there's no murder, there's no suspect. You understand? So now there's a body. Now we need to find out if it's a murder, or, like, you know, go beyond just our suspicions that it's a murder. Then afterwards, depending on how the body, you know, passed away, then we figure out if there's actually a fucking suspect, like a murder suspect. And most likely it's Brian, okay? But those are the processes that you need. Clearly they're saying he's not a suspect, so if he is alive, he will come forward willingly? Yeah, no. I don't think so.
Extra time necessary, and put a button on this to the point where they are 100% confident that the person responsible for this gets put away for as long as necessary. So there's a process now that has to be followed. So,
like, I get what you're saying. You're saying the cops are saying he's not a suspect, so he comes forward willingly.
They're going to want to rush here this process.
But, like, he is, everyone with a brain thinks he's the suspect, so.
So the law enforcement here, they have this correct and right and done by the book. I know here that there are folks who are joining us here that are just finding us here. We had a moment of silence earlier for Gabby Petito, and these images here. What I think now what we're gonna do is we've been showing this video enough. Can we not all agree? And our system here, our video system here, just kind of immediately goes into autoplay mode. So what I think what we're going to do here, folks, is we're going to put away this video for unless we need it later. We're going to put away this video here for a while. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of freeze it right here on Gabby's image. Let's go back to the image here, and we're just going to freeze it. I want to remember Gabby this way. Let's do this.
What is happening?
I'm going to just freeze this and instead of video playing here and all that auto feed video, let's do that. Let's get to some of the questions and some of the comments that are coming in here on Facebook Live and Twitter.
All right, JB's being a little weird right now. Okay, just a little weird. I feel like, I don't know if he's playing into it. I feel like this is a little irresponsible. Either it's me or just JB sounds very weird, like he's into her. I don't know. He was crying earlier, dude. I don't know. I mean, he was literally crying. He did a fucking, you know, he did a moment of silence. This shows how far the body was from the van in the video. Location marked off forest where the van was. Coordinates are where Gabby Petito's body was found. Now everyone needs to shut the fuck up about Brian's possible innocence. There ain't any. You think this is his first missing person in murder case as a reporter? He admitted he watched all her YouTube videos? Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck?
Brian is the focal
Pull it together, JB.
Despite not being named a suspect, being a person of interest. Him going missing this week certainly adds up. 2 + 2 = 4. And I think that it's pretty fair to say right now that Brian is the primary and in some estimations the sole focus right now of the investigation here in Florida. Yeah, a lot of questions about Brian's parents. Jasmine Sue, hashtag HeyJB. I hope Brian's parents come forward and speak about what they know. Brian's parents have the same exact constitutional rights as myself, as you watching at home, and as Brian Laundrie if he's wandering in the woods. The right to remain silent. And the fact is that anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And so Brian's parents, at this stage now, it would be a significant turn for them to start talking now, given what has happened.
At HasanAbi Hassi,
so Jasmine here is hoping that the Laundrie family's conscience comes into play here. But that's, hold on a second though. We can't jump from A to C without talking about B, and B is this in that equation. You're assuming that Brian's family knows something. Brian's family might not know something. That scenario is still within what I call the realm of possible. There is a scenario where Brian comes back, says he got into a fight with Gabby on the road. They got separated and he returned home and he doesn't know what happened.
His coverage is insane right now, dude.
There's also that scenario here, still within the realm of possible, that they got into a fight, they got separated, and something
motherfuckers will say kind of weird, JB. Bro, I get this fucking mad about like systemic injustices.
I can feel it through the camera lens. I feel it. JB, come on, no way. It's got to be Brian.
Also,
but
I'm not a fucking local news anchor.
Zero evidence that connects Brian Laundrie to Gabby Petito's death. And we can now say not disappearance, but death. Zero evidence. That could change in a matter of minutes, hours, or days. However, at this time, Gabby is dead, and her fiance is a missing persons case. And until that they have something to charge him with, you know, people saying, I hope Brian's parents come forward and speak. What if they have nothing to speak about? Or what if they have nothing to speak regarding how Gabby lost her life? Again, apologies for the hoarse voice. It keeps cracking, but it's been a long day of streaming. It's been a long week of streaming, and it's just taking a toll on the vocal cords here, folks. All right, so here's what we're going to do here, folks. It is very difficult here on a Sunday night. What we're going to do is I'm going to step away for 60 seconds. 60 seconds. I want everyone to file in their hashtag HeyJB comments, whether you want to pass along a prayer for Gabby, a prayer for the Petito family, whether or not you want to make a point about anything I just said, whether or not you want to make a point about Brian Laundrie, whether or not you want to give some words of encouragement to Florida law enforcement that is searching for Brian right now at this hour. Use hashtag HeyJB here. It's with the size of our audience.
He's leaving right now to go find Brian in the woods, bro. Parasocial JB. What is this?
Amanda Eklund's classmates say she was one of the kindest and most generous students at Montgomery High. Her 4.0 GPA and hours spent volunteering at a local homeless shelter truly make her death at the hands of a drunk driver earlier this week all the harder to take for this school and this community.
I just keep asking why.
Me too. Why? Why Amanda? Why not us? I never knew Amanda, but everywhere I went there were touching reminders of the caring friend she would have been to me had I known her. The halls where we would have talked about our classes. The student lunchroom where we might have shared a piece of pepperoni pizza, which might have been her favorite food. I know it's mine. Well, it wasn't easy coming back to school. Now that Amanda's gone, but we did it because that's what she'd have wanted us to do.
God, this is The Onion. It's a joke.
Because that's our Amanda.
But you didn't know her.
Don't say that. I was already exhausted after the emotional roller coaster ride at the school, but I knew there were more victims to be with. Amanda's family.
That's her senior photo. She was class president.
She was so talented. It's just not fair. It's just not fair.
Well, I guess that God must have had some reason for taking her away. Right now, I can't even
Excuse
imagine.
me. I need a minute. I'm sorry. Can I keep this?
Losing Amanda was one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with, but I knew I had to be strong for this community. I couldn't let them go through the funeral without my support.
I don't want the pain to stop. I don't want to get any easier. She's so much better than all of us. I don't want to go on. The pain. She was so much good. She cared about so many people. She loved you so much. Andrew, she loved you so much. What's your name? She loved you, Russell.
And we have Brady Shaw with us right now.
Thanks, Brooke.
Not quite how I would have reported the story. Seems a bit unprofessional to let yourself get so emotional.
Well, when people are feeling pain, I feel it too. Don't you ever get emotionally invested in a story?
No, I don't. You know, I had my tear ducts cauterized years ago, and I like to keep my emotions stored in a special place in my mind where they only come out for my night terrors.
I guess it's like that old Japanese proverb. Wakatara sono mama de. Wakara nakatara.
Yeah, okay. I saw that special report you did from the war zone in Darfur the other night. You almost got shot at one point.
I didn't even notice. I was so wrapped up in the feelings of the moment. That bullet could have passed right through me. I wouldn't have even felt
Yeah,
it.
too bad that didn't happen. Okay, thanks for stopping by, O'Brady.
Chad, this is a fucking joke. This is a meme from The Onion. JB's strategy is working. He's one of the most genuine and empathetic journalists I've ever watched. Thank you for all your hard work bringing us live info about Gabby. Hashtag HeyJB. Oh my God, it's one of my followers. And did you just choose this because it's astrology? Are you guys trying to fucking do Are you guys trying to fucking do anti-astrology agitprop right now? Yo, this is crazy. Like, this motherfucker's like, I'm gonna be outside of Brian Laundrie's house in 50 minutes. Yo, how about you fucking stay home, dude? Like, what are you gonna do, dude? Harass the fucking family with a camera? Like, you're gonna find him with your camera? This dude almost cries about some person he doesn't know while you laugh at a chatter saying, at least Sean Hannity doesn't burp in the mic. Two different worlds. Wait, missing white woman syndrome is actually a real thing? Bro, we're literally experiencing it. What the fuck are you talking about?
We don't know what happened to Gabby. We don't know if her fiance is involved. It's so easy to jump to conclusions, but we have a responsibility here. I have a responsibility, and the job that I do, I have a responsibility for all of you to have a frank conversation with you based on what we know and what we don't know, but also to tell it as it is. And to tell it as it is right now, this is not yet a homicide investigation until we are told by authorities in Wyoming, in Northwest Wyoming. We believe that something terrible happened to Gabby. We believe. We don't know. And so we'll find out, hopefully, sooner rather than later what happened to Gabby. But this is not a homicide investigation at this time. And Brian Laundrie, her fiance, is a person of interest who is missing and has not been charged with a crime and has invoked his constitutional right to remain silent. And we don't know where he is. Let's get to some of the comments that are coming in here. You can use new digital audience. And if you've been here with us now for an hour, you are very sick of hearing me say this, but I have to because people scroll on their...
All right, we're done with this. You can't tell me JP's the exact Onion character. I mean, he is. He literally is. All right, let's get back to the astrology. He's going to win the Pulitzer for this coverage? No, the fuck he's not, bro. Are you insane? What? No. Yes, he will. It's a joke, you dumbass. Oh. Okay. Anyway, all right, yeah, local Pulitzer. All right, let's get back to the astronomy.
Here in front of us, right?
Okay. Now, what if I were to tell you that, let's say, you know,
You already won an Emmy? Yeah, well, I want a fucking Webby, dude.
Betelgeuse is what is it, like
I think
400 light years away, 600 light years away. If we saw Betelgeuse go supernova, right? Some astrologers might say, "Oh my gosh, that's you know affecting us." That happened 600 years ago.
Right.
So why is it affecting me now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything that you see, like if it's something that's 4 light years away, you're seeing it as it was 4 years ago.
Right.
Not as it is today.
I only can go off of planets that are actually like in orbit, like the moon, the sun, our basic planets, including Pluto. Those are the only things that I really focus on.
So let's just go back to Mars and say Venus, right? Because Mars has all these like really rough and angry qualities or whatever.
You're learning. You guys are learning.
Yes. And Venus has all these beautiful, calm and peaceful qualities. But what if I were to tell you that if you were to go into Venus and sit there, you wouldn't even make it because the pressure would just destroy you. So how is that peaceful? And you know, like what is that like? Where does this come from?
There are no good and bad planets.
Why do these science ladies have such big titties?
The irony. What's wrong with you, dude? That's fucked up. Dude, that's just straight sexism, okay? Stop.
THX for making my BF a leftist Hasan.
That's so fucked up. Stop. That is not allowed. Stop, dude. You're gonna get me fucking banned.
There's a highest expression and there's a lowest expression. Mars is not evil. It can represent aggression. It can represent anger. It can also represent action and motivation. Venus is yet love, relationships, beauty. It can also be manipulation. Like there's no, oh, this is a bad planet. This is a good planet. There's levels here. There's duality. There's highest expression. There's low. I just wanted to, cause like.
Okay, I'm stopping donuts.
Like, they're my people. So like, we just got, you know, let's.
I believe in zodiac signs and their predictions.
I definitely do believe in zodiac signs and their predictions and what they could bring. And it all depends on how you're tracking the energy, how you're also communicating whatever it is that you can get from the energy to a client. That's basically what my job is as an interpretive astrologer, is to break down what I see on the chart and to communicate it in a way that you would understand.
I just like was hesitant about coming up with predictions because it's the word predictions. I'm not of the belief that astrology is necessarily a science because I don't consider myself a scientist. And astrology is such an interpretive practice that using astrology as a predictive tool sometimes does more harm than good. It can create a lot of anxiety, and sometimes it is inaccurate. You're going to get human error in some sort of interpretations.
I have a lot of friends and a lot of people around me who believe in astrology. But my thing is, I've had so many of them be like, what's your star sign? So
wait, why is she backtracking? What a coward. She literally fucking should have gone. I thought she was going to double down. She's like, yeah, actually, fucking, this shit's bullshit. I made it up. He's like, yeah, it's lame. I just like make up a bunch of stuff, actually. Like, what happened in that argument that like you're just completely reversing your position? Yeah, it's lame. I hate it now, actually.
I always tell them, well, guess, what do you think I am? and then it always ends up being wrong, or like I'll finally tell them afterwards and I'll be like, I'm this, and they're like, that's so Virgo of you. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I don't personally believe in those star signs. I know that you guys discussed that, but that's why I don't disagree with what.
Yeah, she should have fucking done that to him, like the dude who I retweeted. She should have hit them with the, these are my personality characteristics. And then someone goes, oh, you're a Virgo. And they go, well, guess what? I'm a fucking Leo, bitch. What's up? And then they say, oh, well, that's Leo behavior too. And then you go, well, just kidding. I'm actually Cancer, dumbass. Wrong again, Bob. You know what I mean? And then it's owned. You're so owned. You're so brutally devastated in front of everybody else that, like, it doesn't matter. Wait, what? Cops are at the fucking laundry house? Oh, god damn it, dude. All right, can someone link me the fucking... Can someone link me the JB live stream again? Like, I turned it off.
Murdered in Moab have anything to do with this Grand County Sheriff's Office, the department there.
Okay, come on, JB, get back to the real shit. There's a lot more astrology than your zodiac sun sign. Whatever people say, oh, you're such a Virgo or something along the lines. That's pop astrology. All right. We're fucking done with this shit. All right, let's.
What you guys said, but that's why I disagree with the prompt that was read out.
With sun star astrology or sun sign astrology, that's where it can get carried away. It's actually the rising that's most important because that starts your chart.
What the sun represents is our own sense of self. And when you first meet someone at a party, how much are you going to be able to know off the bat from your first impression of them what their sense of self is?
Exactly.
What I think is that because we live in a world where we don't know people at all, if you have a way to be able to somehow describe who this person is when you just first meet them, it makes you feel safe. And that's why I feel like, you know, a lot of people take to astrology.
People, like, they think astrology puts them in a box. Like, oh, you're a Capricorn. This is the only way you can behave. This is the only way you can act. It's like, no. Astrology is very much about the possibilities, not necessarily this is what you are, this is what you do, this is how you act, I don't like you. No, it's just like, this is what could possibly happen. This is the expression you could possibly take.
Would you say that everyone...
The thing is, astrology Andes defend astrology as though it's scientifically based instead of faith-based like religion. Yeah, I feel like if anyone were to say, like, astrology is actually faith-based, it's kind of like a religion. You can't say anything to that. It's true. It literally is, right? So when you turn around and you're like, no, there's a scientific basis for this shit, it's like, well, no, there isn't. I also don't care. Like, I don't. I'm not personally, like, invested to destroy you in the marketplace of logic and reasoning. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's fun. It's great. Whatever, dude. Do your thing, you know? There's plenty of fucking Christians out there, you know what I mean? And most people in this community understand when you go, oh, lol, imagine believing in a God. I only say, oh, my logic every time instead of, oh, my God. You know, like when people say that, you're like, shut up, nerd. Let people fucking enjoy God if they want to believe in it. You know?
And has, like, all possibilities are available for everybody.
Yes. Well, I mean, and to a certain extent, even if you are, like, say, a Virgo sun, your Virgo sun could be affected by a certain relationship with, say, Mars. So it's not like you're just this and you can only be this. It's like, no, you've got this, you've got a, you know, sprinkle of something of this. It's, people don't like me putting in boxes, which makes sense, but that's totally not what I don't think what we're doing.
It does, though, kind of sound like you're still compartmentalizing things.
Don't do it, Ian. You're not gonna, Ian, on God, it's not gonna work for you. Don't do it, Ian. You were doing the right thing. You're talking about the moon, lunar cycles and shit. Now he's like, it kind of seems like you're compartmentalizing.
To the point of like, there's 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world. How can you categorize them in these boxes? But the deeper that you go into astrology, the more nuanced it gets and the more personalized it gets.
The other side doesn't fully understand the study of celestial objects.
Oh my God. Oh my God, the audacity, bro. Okay, this guy sucks.
I'm so of two minds about this. You guys are doing something that's very scientific and practical in what you're studying. But just because something isn't practical or scientific, you can still study religion, you can still study the Bible, the Torah. I don't even think it should necessarily be equated to your study.
For like astronomy, like there's scientific.
I mean, she's like admitting it now.
Into how we understand and how we know what we know now. You know, standing on the shoulders of giants, all the people.
I know Ian, I live with him. He literally just thinks the moon is pretty and it makes him happy. He's chill as hell. Okay, dude, you're making this up.
Who have studied it before us, and now we know, and we can prove what they've studied is correct. It's very like factual.
I'm, from my point of view as an astrologer, like I'm like, yeah, no, things are definitely factual based, and like astrologers sat down and they've come to a common consensus of what things mean based off of where they're placed, what energies are placed on them. That's what gives them more of the component of what the planet may mean.
I think, again, that's where the divide is, because you guys could think certain things are fact, but I hear you keep bringing up that it's interpretation. So there's so many things going on way far away that we know about that, like you said, you don't really have the necessity to know about. I think that there's
I'm not, I swear, I knew you'd say that though. If you're Ian's fucking friend or if he's your roommate, ask him right now if he was trying to get pussy when he lied about fucking how he loves the moon and shit. I just burped into the microphone again.
a lot of stuff that you guys interpret that we've disproven in a way, or that we've seen evidence for, just going completely against it, negating your guys' points. So I think that's kind of where that divide kind of comes from.
1 is the loneliest number. Yeah, I would never sit here and say that, you know, like you don't know what you're talking about. But also, like, I don't think you can fully understand anything. I think you can go to school, I think you can do the work, I think you can have a very good grasp on something, but you can never fully, like, we're talking about the stars and the universe and the planets here. You can't fully understand nothing in regards to that. You read the stars, you read the cosmos, you understand all of the sciencey things. You said Beetlejuice, I was like, the character? Is he here right now? For me as an astrologer, I study the stars, yes, but I also study people. My job is to work with someone one-to-one. I'm showing you what I see, but I'm also showing you what I see from you as a person.
Bro. Kind of the point of science is to be able to understand the unknowable. Okay? What you guys are doing is just like, oh, well, we can't understand it, so I'm just going to make shit up. It's literally the opposite of scientific thought. Like, that's the... So, like, both sides understand that there are, of course, certain things that have not been discovered yet. You know, we just don't fully comprehend everything. But one side is like, well, we need to figure this out. The other side's like, yeah, we can't figure it out, so I just made it up. There's no proof. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, as long as you know, treat it like it's a religion. I did a crystal mommy like 5 years ago. It was wild. She was insane in more than one way. The sex was good though. I'm saying, dude.
Would you say astrology is more along the lines of like human psychology?
Psychology, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Depending on the system that you are studying.
Yeah, definitely. It kind of means like that, what astrology is like for fulfillment. In terms of what benefits humankind. I mean, physics, astronomy literally brings us, you know, cell phones. That's practical. But we also, as human beings, like to have things like art. For example, music. I need music. If I didn't have music, then I might, you know. So it's kind of like there's a fulfillment thing. And I get that.
My belief is that balance is extremely important. And the way I see it, like logic and science and all of these things are one end of a spectrum. Like, to get a little spiritual, it's like yang energy. And we're representing, in my opinion, a bit more of the yin energy, the human element. And I think that it's also important to do what you can on a person-to-person basis, and that will help humanity.
All right, great. Thank you so much, and that's a wrap.
Yay. We didn't kill each other.
It's literally like a kid being like, I'm helping. You know what I mean? It's like Ralph. No, I mean, it's cool, but look at my psychologist, dude. I'm never getting cured. If astrology was real, everyone with the same sign would have the same job. Sir. No, that's just one part of astrology. There's so much more. What about your sun sign and your moon sign and your rising? Pathetic, dude. You didn't learn anything, dude. I bet you will never get laid.